Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello. Let me change the color of the mic real quick. This was for Chelsea earlier. Light sync. Red. Back to regular activities. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. We are back, Habibis. Please do make sure you guys are slapping the like button. Do make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel if you're yet to do so. Every single one of you guys right here, right now, please hit that like button. Please subscribe to the channel if you're yet to do so. There's a lot for us to unpack. There's a lot for us to discuss. We have so much to talk about, Habibis. There's a lot to talk about today. And rightfully so, because we've had a great Premier League weekend. City lost again. You get me? They tried to say the Hussam jinx. Well, guess that didn't work this time, you frauds, eh? Oh, Hussam jinx. I actually called it. I actually literally called it, and there is nothing that any of you frauds can do about it because the Seagulls today ended up eating Manchester City alive. So let's just get that in right here, right now, and it's beautiful to see, Habibis. So slap up the like button, subscribe, drop me whatever you want us to start with in the chat. I mean, obviously there's only one place to start, but if you have any other ideas, let us know in the chat, Habibis. So joining me first and foremost, even though he has a big game he's going to be watching in the background, you guys, he is joining us today, despite, you know, the title decider in his league. Man like Mo is in the building. How you doing, Mo, man?
I take you to the condition. Man City lost the plot. Guardiola's Rato. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Ahwa. It's the cooking session for Hamza. As someone actually commented on my video yesterday saying, Mo, please cook Hamza tomorrow. As they know, everybody's waiting. Guys, hit that like button, people. Subscribe to me. I'm watching Inter destroying Napoli, but without goals. Here we go. Oh, listen, we're here for it. By the way, let me tell you something funny. If we win this game, we're first. If we lose, we're sixth in the league. You know, that reminds me of the Premier League today. 4 teams on 19, 3 teams on 18. But big up everybody that is in. Hamza, who escaped the Sporting Lisbon cooking, is not going to escape 2 cookings in a row. He's definitely not going to escape 2 cookings in a row. So he is going to get cooked. No matter what you tell me, Hamza's going to get cooked. Big up everybody that is here. Listen, I got a lot of fucking injury, bro.
Okay,
a lot of fucking energy.
Okay. Listen, today this guy is happy. Fellaini is going to be on the top row for yet another Ahwa episode. 2 episodes in a row, Fellaini is on the top row. Because today, Manchester United slapped up Leicester City. Man like Ahmed is in the building. How are you doing, Ahmed, Habibi?
I'm amazing, bro. What's everyone telling me? How is everyone? Listen.
I'm telling you, you're 4 points behind Arsenal title contenders.
One sec. The background's looking a bit shaky. The background's not the best. One second.
And you are...
There we go.
Bro, you are... Guys, I swear to God, Man United, they're shit. They're 4 points behind Chelsea and 4 points behind Arsenal.
Bro, there's so much ammunition to actually cook today, by the way. I don't
exactly. I'm like, bro, people, you guys don't realize. Or Man United have had records breaking under Erik ten Hag, and after all of this, they're 4 points behind top 4 favorites Chelsea and title contenders Arsenal. And
100%. This is why. Yeah, this is why. With United, yeah, you should have got all your jokes in beforehand because listen,
I did get everything, bro. I got everything out.
No, listen.
In the first 9 weeks, bro, I got all the jokes that I have in life out on Man United. We finished the jokes.
Beautiful.
Bro, Amrim is coming, bro. It's long, bro. We had it good, Ahmed. As people that don't like Man United, we had it good. Wallahi, we did.
No, it was fun.
We had a good run. Wallahi, me and the people that don't like, we had a good run.
Well, it's Arsenal's turn now, isn't it? It's Arsenal's turn, so it's fine, bro. It's fine. It's Arsenal's turn now.
Yeah, and speaking of it's Arsenal's turn, guys, unfortunately, Saad had an emergency today. He wasn't ducking. He actually does have an emergency, so he couldn't join us. So joining us on the channel, you get me, is... oh my God, there is no way I just saw this name again in the chat.
Oh, yeah. yeah. John, by the way, you don't get to talk, John. I'm telling you, John. I saw you on the terrace earlier trying to cook me. Now you're in the Ahwa. Listen, John, with all due respect, you've always been a viewer on our channels, myself and Hussam and Ahmed Chef. However, you only show up when Man United win. That is not the energy, bro. Because we are here. If Inter lose, I'm here. Liverpool lose, Hussam is here. We're here. We're here. John, he went on the terrace this morning. Mo is a hater. He can never be objective. Yes, because Man United won. So he's like, Mo can never be objective.
You're a fraud, John. You're a fraud. But big up to you, regardless.
Definitely
Big up
a
to you.
fraud.
Big up.
Without a shadow of a doubt, a fraud.
Joining us next, representing Arsenal. You get me? We actually have a last-minute Chelsea guy as well to come in for Ziad. Joining us now, representing Arsenal. You know, in Saad's absence, he's here always to take the cooking. Man, like TKA is in the building. How are you doing, TKA, Habibi?
Big up, guys. First of all, Hussam, thank you for having me once again. And second of all, I want to congratulate Liverpool and Liverpool fans on being the new title favorites of this season. And yeah, that's how I wanted to start the show, by congratulating you. And yeah, man, apart from that, I'm tired, bro. I'm tired.
This is us.
Wallahi, bro.
This is us. Don't try to make us favorites. This is us right now. Have some shame. Have some shame. In
You
the
know what the
forum.
problem is? Hussam
leopard.
got this in everyone's like DNA now. Liverpool.
Yes, everyone knows. They're spreading the
Well,
propaganda now.
yeah, yeah.
Hold that.
Do you know what the problem is, guys? The Liverpool fans, you guys are hiding behind Hussam. He's on YouTube. He doesn't want to get he doesn't want to get clipped. But anyway, Hussam, no chest Hussam is crazy, bro. It's crazy.
I have plenty of chest.
You have nothing. You have nothing.
Three.
No. Seriously, you have nothing.
Tell him,
No
the
chest.
leopards in the tree. See, everyone
Wallahi,
knows
nothing,
already.
no
It's fine.
chest. No
Joining
chest.
us next on the channel, he escaped the Sporting Lisbon cooking, but he's not gonna escape the 4 in a row cooking after losing to Brighton. Caw-caw! You get me? The Seagulls. Man, like Hamza is in the building. Hi, Hamza. How you doing, bro?
What is this picture behind you, you fraud?
What's
What is this?
picture, Hamza? What's
What is this,
nonsense?
yeah, akhi?
Hamza,
Hi,
I've got
Hamza.
one
Can you
better
say
for
hi
you,
to
man.
the audience? Can you tell them to like? Can you tell them enjoy the show? Can you say something? You're just gonna be quiet the whole time, Hamza?
Yeah, be humble.
Are you seeing this team? You see this team?
Yes.
I put that picture deliberately.
Deliberately, yes.
Why?
Remember this day, 10th of November, 2024. Yeah? No, don't run away now. The people in the chat, don't run away now. Don't. 10th of November, I need names. I need names now. Start putting your names there on the spot. So I need to remember. This stream will be remembered. First, yeah, yo, look at this guy putting things sideways. Like, bro, you in Europa League 21st. You don't
Yeah,
even know.
what a good for you, by the way. More consistency for
You don't
Saad.
even know what
More
you're doing.
consistency,
It's going in your
man.
head, bro.
Listen,
Europa League 21st, have some shame, bro.
be humble, bro. Be humble. Don't worry. Don't worry.
I'm ready, but take it easy. Where's the Arsenal representative today? Where's the
Yeah.
Arsenal?
DKA, right next to you.
Oh, you're the
I'm here,
Arsenal
bro.
representative, is it?
Yeah,
We're gonna have to
I
take
am.
this hard.
I am.
You have to answer a lot of questions today. A lot.
He will. He will. Don't
Me
worry.
or you?
DKA will answer the questions. Don't
But where's
worry.
the Chelsea fan as well?
سلمان لا تكذب. Oh. Oh.
Oh my days!
McTominay scored.
What
Say
the
والله
heck?
McTominay
Bro,
scored.
McTominay's a
McTominay.
failure in this league. Look at your face, wallahi. You're the first one to turn up on the terrace cooking people. Look at you. You got your thumb in your mouth. So shameful. Bill Gilmore, McTominay.
Oh,
thinking you
Dumfries.
said like this.
طب Hamza, can I finish introducing the people? Guys, Ziad today was at Stamford Bridge. Let me finish the introduction, يا أخي. Let me introduce the people, يا أخي.
No, but bro, how can you consider
No, you
yourself-
aren't. Listen, bro. You aren't fucking good. I just beat Arsenal. You failed to beat Arsenal with 10 men at your ground. So
Yes.
fucking hold your
Joining
horses
us,
before I
guys,
fucking lose
replacing
it.
Ziad today. You
Seriously.
get me?
The fuck, bro.
You
The
get
game
me?
is not even over, bro.
بلاد العرب أوطاني وكل العرب إخواني. This time we go from Syria to Sudan, ladies and gentlemen. And the people know, the OGs of this channel know that I worked with this guy from 3 years ago. This is one of the OGs, as OG as it gets. And he's very shameless with it. So I can't wait to hear what he has to say today. Man like Abdullah's in the building. How you doing, Abdullah, brother?
Listen, it's great to be back on, man. Obviously, you know, it's been a while, but, you know, hope everyone's all good, man. You know, listen, Hamza, Hussam, and me, we used to do like the late midnight streams, in it. So it's good to be back, man. Big up to everyone.
Big up to all of you guys. Let me just do a couple of these super chats before we start with the Arsenal-Chelsea game. Big up to Matthew, who says, big up everyone. Hussam, show some chess today. We got you. Listen, I hear it, brother, but I have one response to you that does not need any words. I'm the leopard in the tree, brother. Leave me alone. Let them all fight. Big up to my guy, Sergey, who says, nothing is more Spurs than having a plus 10 goal difference and somehow still manage to be 10th. I called Jacob. He's supposed to be here today, but he hasn't responded. I'll try my best to get Jacob on. But regardless, big up to you, my guy, Sergey Roginski. Big up to you, my brother. I know you're a Chelsea fan, and we're going to get to the Arsenal-Chelsea game in a sec. Big up to my guy, Ibrahim Sharif, who says, Hamza needs to be deep fried today. Barbecue chicken. Oh, you best believe. Barbecue chicken on 130 charcoals. Big up to you, my guy, Ibrahim. Superfly says, we need to talk about room temperature Palmer. We're going to talk about room temperature Palmer, lukewarm Palmer, oven Palmer. There was nothing cold about that today. But before we get this party started, big up to all of you guys. Let's get the likes up right now. 1,000 people in here, 500 likes, because there's nothing like Ahwa. Prime entertainment, ladies and gentlemen, prime enjoyment. Let's get the likes up. Every single one of you guys, please hit the like button and subscribe. And we're going to start off with the team that I think obviously made the comeback. They're the team that maybe this result is a bit better for them. We're going to start off with the Chelsea-Arsenal game. I'm going to go to Abdullah first. Abdullah, talk to me, brother. What do you make of today's game?
Well, not so cool. I'm going to start by saying that it was actually, a lot of people think that it was a good game of football. I think it was, from a neutral perspective, I think it was relatively entertaining. I missed the first 20 minutes, actually, but what's it called? So from what I watched, it was relatively entertaining. I think Arsenal, what's it called? I don't think Arsenal particularly great, and I don't think Chelsea particularly great either. And this is going to sound mad unpopular, but I actually think this is slightly a worse result for Chelsea. And the reason being is that basically, if you look at, because I did a bit of research in it, and if you look at what's it called, if you look at Chelsea's big game record at home versus the big teams the last few years, you know they don't have more than 5 wins at home in the last, since 2020. I think it's 3 wins out of 22 against the big teams. So what's it called? So that's why for me today's a poor result, because this is, because for me, I personally believe that what's it called, beating big teams isn't a sign that you're challenging or that you're back up or that you're what's it called, or that you're, you know, ready to start competing for the major honors. But it's at least a step to show that you're stepping in the right direction, in it, that you can get the psychological edge over those big teams. Because if you look at when Liverpool, when Klopp first came in, he slapped Man City 4-1 at the Etihad. And then you look at, what's his name, Arteta, he was beating big teams when he first came. Now he beat Man United, he beat Man City, he won the FA Cup. So what's it called? So this is why I think it's been very important for Chelsea to get a one-up over one of these big teams. Not so much just because of the points, but for the psychological edge as well, to say, listen, we're not here to mess around anymore, innit? So
another big game where Cole Palmer is absolutely anonymous. Stinker.
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
Stinker, bro.
Oh, that's
Stinker.
another thing. But the thing
We
is,
have to have the same energy as we had for Foden yesterday. That was horrific by Cole Palmer, to be honest. Bro, the commentator said there is 15 minutes in the game, because you know what? Every time we speak to Chelsea people, all they tell us is that he affects the game here, he affects the game there, right? But you know what he did today? There is 15 minutes where he had 2 touches, guys. What is affecting the game then? If you aren't producing GNA, what are you affecting if you're not touching the ball? If Neto looked better, if Caicedo looked better, if Cucurella looked better than him, if Jackson looked better than him, we can't just keep passing these performances.
I can't.
Can
I say one thing about Palmer?
Sam says it. Sam says it. That's not enough. There's no agenda. But I'm not going to be sitting on shows and being accused of having different energy for different players. I cooked Foden yesterday. Cooked him yesterday. Cole Palmer today, eyes on you. You had the space. You had the chances. Absolute garbage performance. Shit performance. Bro, can't hit the crosses. Can't pass the ball. Can't dribble. Okay, we have to speak on it. We cannot only
No,
have
but
the
you
energy
never-
for the Sakas and the Fodens and then protect Paul. I'm not doing that. He was
but-
garbage
no.
today.
And Mo,
No.
sorry, Abdullah, before you go, I have to say one thing. Listen, thank you to Star Slayer, who actually is also a Chelsea fan. It doesn't matter if Saka was worse or not, because we will talk about Saka regardless. That's what we do on this show. When it comes to Cole Palmer, you cannot tell me that a flat track bully is the best player in the Premier League. I'm sorry, you can't. If you're going to tell me Cole Palmer is your best player, no problem. But Manchester City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Man United. These 4 games, Palmer was a ghost in. 4 of the big games. Now, if you're going to tell me, yes, but he performs in all the other games, he needs experience, he needs to, develop, and no problem. But then don't come tell me in the other breath, he's the best player in the league. Don't. Because this is where I have an issue. The reason why I can do Salah prop is goal against Arsenal, goals against City always, destroyed Man United. In the big game, he turns up. The reason why I can say Kevin De Bruyne is the best player in the Premier League, goals against Liverpool, goals against Chelsea, goals against Arsenal, goals against everyone. TKA was tortured by Kevin De Bruyne for 2 years in a row. This is the reality, guys. This is not agendas. You have to turn up in the big game. The reason why you can say Rodri is the best player in the league is because he turns up in the big game. Now, if you want to tell me Cole Palmer is still learning, he's young and blah, 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 no problem. Everyone can have bad games and blah, blah, blah. But 4 games against the top 6 sides, you were shit this season. 4 games against the top 6 sides. So this means for me, you cannot claim anymore that he's the best player in the league. At least you cannot say that. That's all
but
I'm
that's
saying.
the thing though, Hussam, you know me because remember, if we go back a few years ago, I used to cook Harry Kane for this because Harry Kane, and he's still kind of a fraud in the sense that he didn't turn up in the big moments. But you look at Palmer, see me, listen, Palmer's my guy, but unfortunately, I have to hold my players to a certain level, innit? And I can't say that you're world class. You can't tell me that you're best player in England, best player in the world, which is what I've been told, if you can't stop him in the big moments. Last season, he was delivering against the big teams. I think he missed Liverpool. I don't think he performed against Liverpool, but against everyone else, he did perform in it. Now, for this game in particular, I can kind of allow him because apparently he was just rushed back. So what's it called? You can say, all right, fine, fair enough. It's not ideal, but if you got rushed back, then fine. But the other 3 games, there's no excuses. Against what's their names? Was it Manchester United or Liverpool? Against Liverpool, listen, big players call for big moments, and he was probably the worst player on the pitch for both teams. And I don't think he was worse against Man United, but even when you talk about this game, for example, I don't even think it was so much Palmer's thing because guess what? Jackson wasn't good either. Jackson was very,
but he was
poor.
better than Palmer. He was involved in the game, bro.
He wasn't. Trust me, he wasn't.
He was definitely better than Palmer. 100%.
Trust me, he did not do any. He did not occupy the centre backs properly. He didn't make any good runs. He wasn't facilitating.
He literally made amazing runs between Gabriel and
He
Saliba.
didn't,
What
he
are you
didn't.
watching?
Listen, I
He
think you and I
literally
watched
had,
different-
bro. Jackson was good. Was not that bad. Are you kidding
Jackson
me?
was terrible. He was terrible. He was Jackson's my guy, by the way, but Jackson's my guy, but he was terrible. Zedo said it perfectly as well. Lavia.
I know what
Lavia
you're
was
doing. I know,
instructed.
Abdullah, I know what you're doing. You're protecting Palmer by saying that others were as
No,
bad as
why
him.
it's not protecting? Because listen,
Palmer was the worst player.
Mo, listen, I can tell you about Palmer. I already told you today, 0 out of 10. He was very poor.
Bro, Jackson literally occupied both Gabriel and Saliba for the majority of the game. What are you talking about, bro?
He got no joy out of them. Jackson was not good. And another person who did not perform, Madueke was not good. Gusto, oh my God. Gusto, I'll be honest, he's probably been the worst performer for Chelsea this season. I can't remember a particularly outstanding game from Gusto this season. And he missed one of the most bait chances as well. So what's it called?
No, I thought Jackson made really smart runs, bro. I thought Jackson made a lot of smart runs, made a lot of good decisions, made a lot of good. Won you 2 free kicks that Cole Palmer pissed in the wall. 2 free kicks, dribbled. You forgot, right? He was one of the most positive guys on the pitch. He literally was driving at defenders. Are you serious?
No.
That's an agenda, bro. And by the way, he got no service today. He wasn't amazing, but he was not bad. He got no service from anyone. By the way, Jackson is a striker, right? Tell me one chance that someone gave him. One.
Okay, can I ask you another question? How many
Answer the
times
question
against
first. Don't ask me a
Arsenal?
question by question. Don't answer the question by
No.
question.
I'm
Answer me
gonna
first,
respond with a
Abdullah.
question, innit? I'm gonna respond
No,
with a
no.
question.
Yeah, it's a yes
Tell
or no
me.
question. It's a yes or no question. It's a
Listen,
yes or
he
no
didn't
question.
get amazing service, but he also
He didn't get any
in my
chances, bro,
opinion,
because there
from
was
what
no
he did-
service. Everything today, he actually serves himself, bro. He ran behind the defense by himself. He is the one who he's the one who absolutely got the ball and passed it to the Palmers and the Netos and the Maduekes. And no one
I don't think
serviced
so.
him. None today. No one serviced
I'll be
him.
honest. I'll be honest with you. I don't think Jackson was particularly good. Madueke, I don't think was particularly good.
Madueke was
either.
worse than him as well.
Oh no, Madueke was definitely worse. Madueke, I think the only good performance from any of the attackers was ironically the goal scorer Neto. Neto was the only one who
Yes.
was causing Ben White problems.
Mudryk was shit
I
as well
thought
when he
Jackson
came on.
was not bad at all.
Pardon?
I thought Jackson was good as well.
I don't think Jackson was good. But then again, Jackson wasn't good. And guess what? I mean, I'm trying to think who else came on. I'm trying to remember who else was. Lavia was another one who didn't play well.
Lavia by the way, Lavia was so underwhelming today.
Oh, Lavia was terrible. He was terrible. Caicedo, listen, if you want to talk about best in the league, Moises Caicedo is getting to a point now where it's very hard to dispute whether or not he's a top 5 midfielder in England. And it's not just a form thing either.
Top 5 is easy, where we all agree top 5.
No, because
But you know what I'm looking at today, Abdullah? I'm looking at Caicedo from a different angle today, guys.
Everyone talks about Declan Rice. Everyone does this. Everyone does that. They mention the price tags, but what's it called? But see, when Caicedo, this is what I hate about football fans in general. When Declan Rice is a bad performance, everyone just ignores it. They leave it out. But whenever Caicedo,
Who ignores it? We've been calling Rice shit from the start of the season here.
no, not you. I'm
Talk on it, Abdullah. Talk on it.
No, football.
Look,
fans in
Ahmed
general-
I'm gonna
heard
tell you
Declan Rice
something.
and he unmuted himself. Subhanallah.
No. But you know what it is? It's not just. And by the way, I don't think Declan Rice.
Like
is a
a
bad
video
player.
for Napoli, guys. Go ahead.
Big up. But this
I'm
is why I
gonna
don't
tell
like-
you something, by the way. Today, put the difference between the two players actually on the ball.
Yeah, definitely. Like, what's it called? Like,
The
when
two
you see
players.
them,
There is a massive difference between the two players. The confidence to receive the ball in tight spaces, the confidence to turn, to dictate. Declan Rice and Caicedo are the abilities. Declan Rice is better defensively, you might call it, but also Caicedo today, the amount of ground he covered, the amount of tackles he did. We have to speak about this today because you were
Look how
head to head.
depressed he is. Look how depressed he is. Yes, Hamza. Yes, you're so depressed. This is, guys, 25 minutes and Hamza hasn't unmuted his mic. This is a record for Ahwa. We're not talking about City Brighton. You don't have to sulk already. You don't want to tell me your thoughts on Arsenal or Chelsea or anything. You're just on mute. Sat
And by
there
the way,
listening
I'm
to-
gonna.
So
Guys,
can I
Hamza
go?
mocked me last year and he said, we ran you off of spaces. You were doing Liverpool only spaces. Hamza's last 4 days have been City only spaces. Why don't you talk about Arsenal Chelsea, huh? You don't have the energy.
I'm
to
ready.
talk today?
Listen,
Yeah,
I
you're
want to
ready.
say something because
What are we
you
talking about? Well, we moved to Chelsea already.
Arsenal
We moved
Chelsea,
to-
yeah?
We moved to. Can we get Ahmed first? Before
I want to have my say on this as
we
well.
get Ahmed have his say.
One second, let me just go.
Wallah, no.
Because otherwise I'm just
You're a loser.
thinking,
Sit on the
my
floor.
head's
Listen,
gone.
You loser. Sit on the
Hamza,
floor. You
Hamza.
loser.
No.
Wait
let
for
me
your
go.
turn.
Let me go, please.
Hamza,
Wait
only
for your
big,
turn.
listen,
No.
Hamza,
Wait for your turn.
Hamza.
Wait
Only
in the
big-
line.
Exactly.
Benson.
Ahmed, go ahead.
Only big clubs talk. Sit
Well,
down.
you're losing to
Ahmed,
Only
the
big
game
clubs.
is not finished. Once
Well,
the
I
game
know
is
you're
done,
talking as if you
book
want
me when
Serie
the
A.
game is done.
But you're saying now
Look,
you're
me when the game is
he's
done.
deflecting.
You're
When
the game is done, don't deflect. Don't
Hamza,
deflect.
Hamza.
You're
Hamza,
always
shush,
on
man.
0 and you're losing to McTominay.
I'm gonna
He's gonna mute him.
trying to mute him, bro.
Until I get a point.
Hamza, you're crying, by the way. Do you want some tears, by the way? Here's the water bottle. Anyway, let's move to the Chelsea game. Anyway, sit down, yeah? Yeah, Man City are finished. Anyway, moving on to the
How many
Arsenal
goals-
Chelsea game.
Isn't Haaland on a goal drought, by the way?
Yeah,
In
huh?
the league. Isn't Haaland on a goal drought in the league?
We'll
by the
get
way?
there.
Haaland,
We'll get
yeah.
there. We'll get there. We'll get
We'll
there.
discuss about
Haaland
that.
just scored, yeah. Just come on, just don't give him an
Let's
out.
talk about that humble match.
Yeah,
I'm
go ahead. Go ahead,
genuinely-
Ahmed.
I
What
could
you
be
want to
wrong.
say?
I could be wrong.
Yeah, look. Honestly, that Chelsea and Arsenal game, yeah, I actually think Maresca messed that game up, in my opinion, yeah. The reason why is because, for me personally, when you were watching that game, I thought Madueke should have been subbed off in the first half, 45th minute. And then what he should have done, yeah, is put Neto on the right wing and add someone on the left. Maybe move Jackson to the left or bring Nkunku or I don't know, anyone he's got on the bench, Joao Felix or whoever. Because I thought for me, yeah, he subbed Madueke way too late. But yeah, in terms of like Palmer and that, obviously today's game he was really bad for his standards. That wasn't a good performance, which is yeah, he didn't play well today. And Arsenal, bro, like with them is that they just don't play good football in it. Like I've said it for a long time, yeah, is that they've peaked as a club, they've peaked under Arteta, yeah, and they've had their time now. So what they're going to be doing, yeah, is just relying on like moments out of nothing in it. That's what they're going to do. We had the conversation about Saka in it. Remember, Mo, when we had the conversation about if Arsenal are going to miss Saka? Did you know, yeah, an interesting stat? The last 4 starts that Saka has played, yeah, I think they drew 3 times and they lost once. Drew against Liverpool, lost to Inter, lost to another team I can't remember, yeah, and drew once.
They
And
lost
that's
to
because of
Bournemouth.
Saka. Okay.
They lost to Bournemouth.
So
And
one
that's
thing.
because of Saka.
So yeah. Well, you said you missed
Okay.
Saka, but if he's a big game player, he drags you out of those moments. He lost to Inter. He lost to I think he drew to Liverpool, and then he lost to another game. I think who was it? Was it Newcastle they lost to?
But why don't you keep the same energy for Palmer, Ahmed? Because he looks
Yeah.
nice on the eye.
It's not about that. Palmer wasn't good today. I admit that Palmer wasn't good, but Saka was
Was
worse.
Palmer good against Liverpool?
No. Saka was
Saka
better
was
than
worse.
Palmer today.
Saka was worse. Saka was
no,
Agenda.
no, no,
This is
no,
a
no,
this
no,
is a
no,
horrific
no.
Saka was
agenda.
worse.
No,
Saka
This is a
was
horrific agenda, by the way. You're
Palmer-
after you're agenda
Palmer-
merchant.
Palmer in the
Saka
first
was
half
in
was-
Cucurella's back pocket the whole
Bro,
game. He was in Cucurella's
Cucurella
back pocket.
absolutely pocketed him, by the way. 0 chance
He was.
created, 0
He
assists,
was.
0 goals, 0 take-ons, 0
You're
in
doing
every-
stats. You're doing
No, but
stats. You haven't watched the game.
Wallahi, I watched the game. I watched the game. Wallahi, I watched
Allah,
the
you
game.
haven't watched the
Saka was in Cucurella.
game. You're doing
Normally,
stats.
normally the
Saka,
guy, the
Saka,
guy that doesn't use the
listen,
stats now uses stats. You know?
He's
No,
definitely doing stats.
No, because you know what it is, yeah? Because these guys like to use stats, but when I use it for their favorite players, they don't like it all of a sudden. It's crazy, isn't it? So
But you only do it when it suits you. That's the
no,
funny
it's not
part.
suiting me because we can watch with our eyes, and if you want to watch the numbers
And I
as
can
well,
watch with
Saka
my
didn't do
eyes.
anything.
To be honest with you,
and-
Kukurea got a yellow card.
But
trying
my
to
question
foul
is, though, how
Saka.
come-
Every time Saka tried to dribble him, he dribbled him actually inside and
No, he didn't.
outside and put crosses.
No, he didn't.
So have some shame.
No, he
Wallahi.
didn't. Saka was
Anyone
you know what
that
I mean?
says otherwise didn't
Yeah,
watch
but
the game.
Abdullah, the energy is different,
watch
isn't
the
it? with
game.
Saka? The
Didn't
energy
watch
is
the game.
No, listen,
It was
listen.
good and
You know what it is?
everything, but anybody that says
Actually,
Ahmed,
otherwise didn't watch
what you don't
Listen.
understand about our
No,
front
no,
line
you know what
is
it is?
our
Saka
front
was
line
rubbish.
and our attack.
Wallahi,
No,
this is
listen.
an
Our
agenda.
front line.
rubbish.
No, listen.
really
Our
rubbish.
front line and our attack only relies on Saka at this moment in time. Havertz is shit, and Martinelli is playing
No,
shit.
this is
even though he scored a
ridiculous.
goal. Okay.
No,
That's
brother,
ridiculous.
What you do
Saka
is you
is
hyper focus on Saka while we
No,
are
no,
playing
but you said
Saka
he's
and
the best.
Inshallah right now. You
No,
know
but you
what I'm
said
saying?
he's the best, though. You said he's the best, and you said he's going to be
He's a
missed.
good player, but what can he do if other players
But
around
if
him are
he's
crap,
no, but
bro?
if you're going to compare him to the best, should he not be held at one of the best?
He should, yeah.
So
And
why
normally,
was it
normally
only
he
holding to
turns
one
up
of
in
the
a big
best?
game. And
So why
normally
is
he
it
turns
only
up in a
holding
big
to the
game, yeah.
best? Yeah, and then when there's certain games like the Inter, like the other games where he doesn't turn up, we say it's agenda. What does that mean,
It's not even
Okay,
about
but
agenda, bro.
it's-
Because listen,
bro? Because they
Saka-
have.
listen. Wait, what?
Yeah, it's 1-1.
fuck?
1-1.
Fuck off, you shut, you fuckers. It's how you play football, not corners and set pieces, you bozos. That's how you fucking play football. For anyone that is watching the game, you bozos. That's a DM, you idiots. A
What's going on?
DM.
Oh, it's Inter.
That's our DM, not your DM, you bozos. That's
Who's-
my DM, you fuckers.
It's a good
No, no, but
goal.
Oh.
the reason.
But
Oh,
Ahmed,
oh,
let me
Jan
ask
Hanoglu.
you a question. Before you go on with your agenda, let me ask you a
Here we
question.
go,
yeah?
victim. Typical
Okay, listen.
Arsenal
No,
victims.
listen.
What's
Let me
the
ask you a
agenda,
question.
though?
Let me just ask you a
Typical.
question, bro. Let me just ask you a question. If you had to replace one of our front three players, who would it be? Would it be Saka first, or Martinelli first, or Havertz first?
Who would you replace?
Yeah, who would you replace first out of those three players?
Your whole attack.
No. But if you had to make a, how should I say? If you had to pick first, who would you pick first out of those three?
Who would I replace in that? I'll probably go with either Saka or Martinelli.
Okay,
Oh.
so no
the,
Havertz.
the worst agenda in the history of
It's not.
mankind.
It's not an
No,
agenda.
no,
It's
Ahmed.
not an agenda.
I'm not, I'm
So
not
you-
gonna talk. People
you-
accuse me of
How is it an
interrupting.
agenda?
Okay,
Okay.
so,
For
so
you, for
Ahmed,
Ahmed to
listen,
say,
listen.
I'm gonna
Okay.
start with Saka and
So
Martinelli.
listen.
This is crazy.
Listen,
Bro.
you are the sporting director of Arsenal, yeah, and you have
Yeah,
no
this is
united
fucking-
agendas whatsoever. You go out and you replace Saka first? Is that what you're saying?
100%. I can get other wingers that are
Like,
better.
bro,
than him.
even Man United and Chelsea fans can't take you seriously, bro. When
Bro,
you
it's-
said I'm gonna change Saka and Martinelli,
Bro, I don't need them to
no,
take.
nobody can take you serious, Ahmed. I love
Bro,
you.
I don't
can't
need them
take
to
you
take me
serious,
serious.
bro. I can.
No, because you guys are protecting Saka as per usual. You
We're
guys,
not.
glaze
We're not.
Saka.
No,
Okay,
but
bro,
we're not
bro,
guys are
even
glazing
if
him, bro.
Saka shit, even if
You're
Saka
glazing
shit in
him.
your eyes, even if Saka shit in your eyes, to say you're gonna change him before you change Havertz, it's
But
fucking
Ahmed, you know
crazy.
what I'm gonna say? You're protecting Palmer because Palmer,
No,
this
I'm
is
not.
his 4th top 6 game in a row where he was shit.
I didn't
Why
say I
don't you
protect Palmer.
keep the same
He
energy?
was.
Habibi,
No,
at
but
least
I said he
Saka's a
wasn't
GA
good today.
merchant, right? Saka's a
What?
GA merchant, right? Saka scored
I didn't
against
even call
Liverpool.
him a GA merchant. Because I didn't call him
That's
a GA.
fine.
It's
Saka
not even-
scored
no,
against
it's-
Liverpool. He
it's
has an
not
assist
even-
against
Hassan.
Tottenham. He done something. Palmer
Hassan,
this
it's not
season,
even-
4 big games, done nothing. Yalla, talk.
Okay, and where was
No.
Saka against Inter, Arsenal, and Arsenal and Inter? Where was he?
Exactly.
Where was
Listen,
Saka against Inter, which is a big game? Where was he against Chelsea? Where was he against flipping the other games as well in the big games?
against
If
Man
we
City,
want
what did he
to
do?
apply,
Okay,
if we want to
but
apply the same
Where
logic,
was Havertz? Where was Trossard?
Forget about
Where was
Havertz.
You want
Martinelli?
to apply the
Where
same
was
logic,
Merino?
you don't apply
Where
the
was
same logic.
Rice?
Forget about
You
Havertz.
know what I'm saying?
Listen, bro.
I said
No, it's not
Palmer
only
was-
one
no, no,
player
no.
in a team.
But
You
listen,
have to
listen.
understand, brother. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
No, but what you're doing, yeah, what you're doing is
nice to meet you, but what's it called? I'm just gonna tell you a little something, innit? One thing that I hate which football fans do is when they do low-hanging fruit. Havertz, the vast majority of football fans, except Havertz, is not that good. The vast majority of football fans will tell you that Martinelli does not actually have a legit Brazilian passport and he's from somewhere like Bolivia or I don't know, trying to think of some other place, some Bolivia, something like that, innit? They know they're dead. Saka is rated as one of the best players in England and probably Arsenal's best player, innit? Or at least one of their best players. So that means there's a higher level of expectation on you as one of your better players. Therefore,
course.
if you flop, you will get more criticism. So that's
Sure,
why
yeah.
today Saka is holding more smoke than these guys. And you know what's funny? Even though Martinelli is rubbish in comparison to him, he was actually better than him. He was the
Okay,
best.
but-
He performed
but-
better than him.
Saka not turning on. Saka not turning up against Chelsea.
By using the
It-
same
it-
logic, Neto was better than Palmer also.
He was. No, you're right. But Hassan,
I'm
not
using
saying-
you and Ahmed logic against you.
No, but
That's the
Hassan,
point.
Hassan,
No, but
what was the
no, but
first thing I asked
you
this
know
season?
what bothers me personally, because I'm not that agenda guy. I'm not that toxic positive Arteta inner. Hussam knows this. Mo knows this. But
yes.
being
you are.
disingenuous, that's where you get me. You know what I'm saying? Because Saka not turning up against Chelsea is not a normal thing. This guy and him not turning up against Inter is also not a normal thing. This guy normally turns up in big games. I feel like we need to blame players like Havertz more. We need to blame players like Rice more. And you hate Rice, blame him. I think he needs to hold smoke more than Saka.
I told that
because
I
he
told-
keeps playing. Okay, Arteta keeps playing this guy at the number 8, and it pisses me off. Put this guy back at the 6, bro. Number 8 is not his position.
No, but you're
Okay?
just trying
And
to
actually,
divert-
Arsenal's
And,
worst player on the pitch
I'm
today
sorry,
was
can I have one
Trossard.
say?
No one
Can
mentioned
I add
Trossard
something?
yet.
You're
Hassan?
just trying to divert, though.
It's half time. Can I have a say, guys? I'm just gonna say something. I'm gonna say one thing before we're like going, because this is very important. Actually, Declan Rice at the current moment will not start for Arsenal if he plays at the 6. It will be Thomas Partey. He will hold bench.
Thomas Partey's better than him, bro. When they took Saka off, they looked. I mean, when they took off Rice,
That's
they
the,
looked better.
that's the reality that people
you
don't
cannot
want
say that.
to talk about.
Are you
DK,
saying now
am I
that
wrong?
Jesus-
DK, if Rice is now playing at the
He
6,
meant
would he
Rice.
start
He
for
meant Rice,
Arsenal?
bro. He meant
Okay.
we took off Rice.
No.
He wouldn't start.
Partey
And I
has
think
been our
that's a
best
bigger
midfielder
problem
this
than what
season.
people think. That's a bigger
But-
problem.
but
Arteta
Ahmed-
ruined him this season.
Ahmed, you also just said when they took off Saka, they looked better. So are you
Rice,
telling me?
Rice. I'm talking
No,
about
that's
Rice.
not-
Okay, right.
Rice.
Okay.
Rice.
But
Rice,
because
Rice.
I was about to say Jesus did not look
No,
good.
but
bro,
let
you know
me
what
just
I'm
make my point about Saka. Yeah, let me make my point. Yeah, because you can all
go
cuss
ahead.
out Foden and you can all say Palmer. That's fine. You can say that Palmer's not turned up here. But the thing is, when I apply the same thing to Saka, yeah, I look at the games against Inter. That's considered as a big game. I look at the game against Chelsea. That's considered a big game. I look at the game against Newcastle. The reason why I look at Bukayo Saka here is because I get told that he's your most important player. And Mo knows this, innit? He's been with many streams that saying that Saka is the most important player. So logically speaking, yeah, you're gonna say you're basically saying he's your best player, and you guys put him in a pedestal that is super high. So when I applied the expectation of on how you guys rate him, there's an issue. There's an issue. And we've seen this side because one time, it's Arteta, he's too defensive. He doesn't have this, he doesn't have that. We've seen Saka play in a very attacking system under Arteta. It still wasn't enough, and Arsenal came short. We're seeing him in a more pragmatic system. It's still not enough. We have seen all the sample size under Saka with different systems, and we're still trying to say, I can guarantee if he got a corner assist today, everyone was going to be like, "Oh, he got an assist today, so he did this thing." That's turning up.
And you're saying your point is this is all of this happened because of Saka.
I'm not saying it's all because of Saka, but I'm saying if you guys are gonna, are we not allowed to pick out certain teams as most important players?
I think you're getting
what this
wrong right
reminds me
now
of,
because I'm
Ahmed?
not saying
That's
he had a
like
good game.
You
He had a
lose
bad
a game of football, and my first question is, where was Kobe Manu today? Directly, why?
Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah, but if Kobe
We have called out Kobe
Where's
Manu.
Ahmad
but only
Diallo?
when he's
Shall
had-
I tell you why, Hassan? Shall I tell you why,
No,
Hassan?
one second. We have called out Kobe Manu, but actually when he's actually had the bad games. Today you want to call out Saka, fine, but why do you?
I'll tell you why though.
One second. My problem
Okay.
with you is you say Palmer wasn't good today, and khalas, you go next sentence. Why don't you elaborate? Explain.
No,
Because he's
I will elaborate on Palmer, and I'll
You
tell you
think
why.
Palmer is technically more gifted than Saka and has better ability, صح?
I think he's a better player overall. Yes.
Okay, no problem. So why are you not cooking or criticizing the player who's better overall more than? That's the logical thing.
The reason, why I'm putting more emphasis on Bukayo Saka, is because this is his 5th season in the Premier League. He's not just because he's 23 years of age does not mean but the reason why we cannot be saying Saka is a youngster by age. We have to look at how many games he's played in the Premier League. He's played an immense amount of games.
He's so shameful.
One sec. I'm almost done, by the way. I'm almost done. He plays, he's played so many games in the Premier League. It's like when Rashford burst through into the senior, and then people were saying, "Oh, he's still young." Well, he played loads of games under Mourinho.
Oh, but Ahmed, Hussam, can I ask you a question?
Palmer's touch was shocking, by the way.
Hamza,
It's like Lingard was called a youngster.
Hamza,
How many years did we have Lingard? Lingard is this. Lingard is a Lingardinho. Let me say it quickly so that listen. I told you before. First time you're a fraud. You're one of the biggest frauds on YouTube. Yeah, you predicted they're gonna win the league. You don't even trust your team. You discuss people like Mo Salah. You discuss people like Van Dijk. You don't trust them. You don't trust that Liverpool Anfield crowd that should be intimidated. They've now got the unity. They're telling you jump on the bandwagon. You say nope. I don't. I trust these guys. I told you before. These guys are frauds. Biggest frauds of football. Biggest frauds of football. They're criminals. Everyone in football knows they're the biggest frauds of football. Let's not talk about this. Yeah, they talk about this Mikel Arteta. Bro, is in how many seasons? I remember I was there in 2019 December. I met Livs there, and that was Mikel Arteta's final game for City. We gave them a beating. I remember. I was there. Ljungberg was the manager. Now, it's 5 years in. It's going to be 6 years coming up. He's now regressing the team. He's taken them to the top. And now the team has become like called Cross FC. Just cross it and say, inshallah. Bro, they cross him. Bro, get into the byline. Saka's whipping across. Martinelli's whipping across. Odegaard's whipping across. Everyone just crosses. They used to play beautiful football, like intricate, in midfield. You could see Odegaard's being told, yo, win it, cross it. How did they score? From across. Bro, they kick off. Wallahi, I saw them. Beginning, they kicked you off for a player to get a corner. So, wallahi, how can you call yourself a big club? Depending on corners, they're so bad. They depend on corners. And you know one thing that shocks me is why are you defending this manager? What has he got against you? What does he know about you, though? What does he know? You're scared to call him out. I don't hear Mikel Arteta out. If it's any other team, I was hearing Sam was criticizing Klopp when Klopp was bringing Champions League and league titles. When Klopp was flopping, people calling him out. Ahmed was calling Ten Hag out. Chelsea fans sacked how many managers? Not good enough, they said. They say, Hamza, I want to come and win that league. Yeah? But they have that. You see their ambition. But you are a shameful football club. And I think you used to lose. I shouldn't be surprised. Your fan base are losers. Your football club's a loser. Your players are loser. They have loser mentality. Yeah? When you went to Inter, you played a B-side. B-side, Inter side. And you know what you did? You went to the San Siro, and all you're doing is spamming crosses. I only see that in Sunday League, bro. Wallahi, the last time I've seen that many crosses, wallahi, I was watching Southend United in a game. I was shocked, bro. Bro, wallahi, I was watching. Wallahi, you said the ball was not getting down, bro. Southend
You said
United.
Southend. You're
And
so
Andy's a
disrespectful.
Southend fan.
Hamza.
She took me South, and they had Anton Ferdinand. Go Google it. If Hamza's lying. Yeah? Google
when
it. They
was
had
this,
Anton
Hamza?
Ferdinand at the back.
When was this?
Bro, it was 2019. Before lockdown. Anton Ferdinand played for them. Anton Ferdinand. And I saw that. Yeah, Southend. So to me, they're now in Ryman League anyway. Yeah, they're not relevant. So to me, I look at them. In this game, you needed to win a game. Yes or no? You needed to win this game. It was a big game.
Yep.
Liverpool have Arne Slot. You're all laughing at Arne Slot.
No, I wasn't.
Arne Slot ain't
I
gonna-
wasn't.
Arne Slot has not been backed. And guess what Arne Slot is? Top of the league. I'm even putting my hand up. I'm congratulating them. They're top of the league. Congratulations. But don't let him win it in front of Arteta. I'm asking their fan base, well, like they're so shameless. I have a simple question. Would you sack Arteta if Arne Slot wins the league? They will like the question that will get me mad if I had my fan base. No, we don't want to sack Arteta. Sam, I told you in this space. I told you here. This fan base, wallahi.
In this space, wrong app,
No,
baby.
because it's a fact. I know this. I have been told they have a banner that Arteta is the best looking Spaniard. Can you imagine? They don't care about his trophies. They care about his looks. This is a football club that is disgraceful. They don't. So they have a banner in the stadium saying, Arteta, you're the best looking Spaniard. They have a chant talking about how good looking he is. What the hell are we talking about? Klopp. Klopp got veneers. Klopp had to get new hairline, laser surgery.
Oh, dear.
Liverpool fan never said anything about that. They said that's to do with his looks. I care about trophies.
I don't know why TK is taking all this. Just
Yeah.
quiet. I don't know
So
why.
to
Bro,
me,
I couldn't care less about Arteta, bro. For me, he can resign tonight, bro.
Do
Wallahi,
you
bro.
question him? Should he go? Should he
Alright,
go?
what, you
And
want
back his
Arteta out?
backs?
Alhamdulillah. Come on.
Because I watched the game today.
Come on, one go.
You know
Bro,
what I saw?
You
I
know what's
saw
funny?
a team that is regressed. Some-
He's blushing. He's blushing.
Thank you.
He's blushing.
Don't put the banner. Don't put the banner. I don't want to banner on Hamza's the best looking. So,
That's the best looking.
Allah my bad. Allah my bad.
and I'm-
Wallahi, JJ, you win. Yani. Wallahi, JJ, you win.
That's
Declan Rice, I'll call up players. Declan Rice cost 110 million.
Alhamdulillah. Someone speak to us.
How many did you bid again, Hamza?
Today he got bossed by Romeo Lavia.
No, he
a Man
wasn't.
City
What?
He wasn't.
What?
wasn't.
Did you even watch the game?
Bro, Lavia had a stinker and he was hooked for Enzo, bro. He was hooked for Enzo, bro.
Caicedo was the
Enzo had a good game as well.
DM there. Caicedo was the best DM
Yeah,
there.
Enzo was good when he came
If you-
Enzo was good, man.
No, he wasn't, bro. So you're saying Lavia had a better game than Partey?
Enzo was good when he came
Did,
in.
did Lavia had a better game than Partey?
For 2 months.
Declan Rice has become Declan
Huh?
sideways passes. All he does
Wait, Hussam, what was that?
Ahmed,
Bro,
no.
he has nothing in his product.
Okay, cool.
He's passing sideways.
Okay.
Sideways. You used to call
But your
Mohamed
manager
Elneny
was
sideways.
dripping to get
Declan
him
Rice
just
has taken Mohamed
a season
Elneny's
ago, bro.
patch.
The player
Yeah.
that rejected
He got
you, the player that
substituted.
rejected
He
you,
was
and you
ineffective.
bid
Bro,
also more than
They
100
didn't
million.
really want Rice
He
like
was
that.
ineffective
They
in
wa-
that game. Declan Rice.
They was never going to spend that much on
I
him.
said it before, Sam. I said it to you. I'm
No,
tired
because
of this
Ahmed,
trouble.
you and I both
tired
know
of
why.
this trouble.
Rice
You're
goes
gonna
only to a club
alone.
with
Guys,
proper history. You know what I'm saying?
guys,
Why would he
what
go
he
to
wants?
City, bro?
What
To a
has he
plastic
won?
club like that, bro. You know what I'm
Rice-
saying? Let's be
Reyes
real,
is a
bro.
Chelsea fan, bro.
No, one
Listen,
second.
I hope you know Reyes is a
Saka
Chelsea
won,
fan.
bro? What Bukayo Saka won? Nothing. Bukayo Saka, I said it. Big game, he goes missing. Guess what?
No.
Let me count it.
Okay.
What's
Do you
up?
want the stat
Robertson,
that
I know
counters
he's
this?
bad,
No, no,
yeah.
no, no, no.
Other
I'm
than
gonna
the
counter
Robertson
this.
goal,
I'm gonna counter
he was
this.
poor.
I'm gonna counter
Man
this.
City
1 second.
game, he
Hamza,
goes-
1 second.
1 second.
Hamza,
Man
1
City-
second. No, no, no. Hamza,
before
1
today-
second. Hamza, 1 second.
today,
1 second.
Man City
1
game-
second.
1 second. Let me run. 1 second.
No, no, no. Let me just
Before
say
the
one thing
City
about
game,
that, bro.
You were 10 men down. You substituted him. Why did you substitute? What?
Because
did you sub
Arteta
on
is
that
a
10
fraud.
Because
Because
Arteta
Arteta
never
is a
believed in
fraud.
big game. Hamza was
You want my answer?
Today,
Arteta is a
Cucurella
fraud, bro.
from
Sure,
Paella.
fair
La
enough.
la 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 la. You should never put Haaland in that song. Cucurella from
يا
Paella.
عمي.
That guy
Okay,
who
but-
drinks Estrella.
One second, Hamza. Are you saying so? Player of the year, player of the year. Yeah.
Abdullah, you're not going to be able to talk. Just give it a sec.
No, 1 second.
Do you want a funny stat?
Cucurella-
Do you want a funny stat, Hamza?
Give it a
Listen
sec,
to this.
bro.
Listen to this. Yeah. Non-penalty GA against the Big Six side since the
Oh
beginning
my
of
God.
last season. Saka has 8. Palmer and Foden combined have 7.
Here we go with the
So
G.
do not, bro.
Let's look at
We're not
today's
doing
game.
this. Saka is
Let's
a
look
big
at
game
today's
player
game.
compared to your boy
Zero shots on
and compared to
target.
Chelsea's boy. It's simple
No,
as that, bro.
Today we're looking at today's game because I've been told Starboy. Every big game, he goes missing. Inter, where was the Inter game, bro? Where was the Inter game? Where was the Champions League Inter game?
Bro,
Where was the Inter game?
you know what's funny?
Against Bizek. Bizek had him up. Bizek does not start for more. Bizek is a bench player. They got him from Copenhagen. They got him from a Danish team. I think it's Aalborg or Aarhus or Copenhagen. He is
Yeah,
a
good
bench
player.
Bizek,
Good player. Congrats,
no,
boy.
no,
It's a
no,
good
no,
player.
no, 1 second. He's the best player.
Yeah, he's a good
He
player.
pocketed
He's a good
your
player.
star boy. Yeah. Today, Cucurella, who Savinho destroyed him. Savinho only made Cucurella go sub. Ask Abdullah. Did Savinho
Listen,
not get
by the way, don't
Cucurella go
speak
sub?
on Hamza. Don't speak on Cucurella because
No,
Pep wanted to
Cucurella
sign him
gets
as
up.
well. By the way,
Did Cucurella get
Pep
sub
wanted
against
to-
Savinho? Did Savinho not kill him? Yeah. Destroyed him. What happened?
Bro, did
to
you not lose 4 in a row,
He-
Mr. 4P?
No, 1 second. We'll come back to my phone, bro. You Cucurella.
Where was
Saka.
this?
Saka, 0 shots on target,
Where-
0 passing.
Sam, where's the picture?
0
The,
involvement, 0.
where's the
Another
picture?
0
This
in a
guy
big
was
game.
something else.
In a big game. Arsenal fans, enough is enough. Yeah?
No, but
Enough
the thing
is
is,
enough.
I just want to know this, yeah.
Last statement.
Go.
Yeah?
Hamza, you literally have 30 seconds to land.
Chelsea
Yalla.
drew again. This is a Chelsea team that's poor, that's drawn to Crystal Palace. Chelsea, who you criticize, they're above you. They are above you. London
Yeah,
is
yeah.
blue. London is blue. You don't have the amount of UCL they have. You're disgusting. You don't have Europa League. You have no right. Chelsea have gone down, got smashed. The owners got locked in jail. I don't know how to even find the owners. Got new American owners. Had to get multiple managers. Guess what? A championship manager came in and is above Arteta. A championship manager is above Arteta. More. Enough is enough. You are you protect.
So Arteta should be sacked today? Should Arteta be sacked?
Nah, he shouldn't be sacked. We want him to stay. We want him to stay.
Yeah,
There you are.
because
Yeah,
There you
but
are.
he's still a good manager. Don't lie now. خلاص حسام خلاص. Don't lie now.
Okay, خلاص, Hamza, we get it.
Enough is enough.
Hamza, we get it.
So now-
He's a
Final-
shit
Momo,
manager.
No.
I want. Can I
want
say
to
one
know,
thing before
where
Hamza
was
does the
Saka
super
today,
chat?
bro?
Hamza does the super chat.
I want to know.
Say,
where was
Hamza,
Saka? Where was Saka?
Hamza, inshallah, Hamza. خلاص.
You're gonna touch
خلاص.
your Jordan.
خلاص.
Hamza, you landed.
خلاص.
خلاص حبيبي, you
خلاص,
landed.
you landed.
No,
حبيبي, you got
I
it. You
just said one
landed. You
step.
landed.
Saka to be criticized.
يا ابني,
I
it's
want Saka
over.
to take a
حبيبي,
beating.
you landed. Wallahi, you landed.
Well, I'm not letting
Here,
this guy
Saka
go.
to
Wallahi,
the
you
side.
landed.
Happy now?
Yeah,
No,
wallahi.
well, I'm not happy. I'm not. That's not a sauce. That's a starter. I want main meal and dessert.
Bro,
I
he
want
landed and started the game.
I want people to cast Saka.
Alright,
He
listen,
landed.
take
He's
off-
gonna start the Saka thing.
I
Bro,
want to enjoy it. Tell me Saka.
alright,
about
some
Saka.
take off part 2 in it.
I said, Hamza, inshallah, in a year or two, we're gonna be friends on Ahwa, and Arteta's gonna be the Manchester City manager. Go ahead, Osam.
Oh, inshallah. bro.
TK, final question. TK, is title race over?
Yes, of course. It was over last week, bro. This guy only has the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup left, but that's not enough to save his job, in my opinion. And he is never in his life, in a million years, going to win a Champions League, bro. Not him. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's better for him to resign straight away. I think if we put Airport Albert at charge, we would even perform better.
God.
I feel like this guy is just dumb, bro. Well, I the reason why I defend Saka is because this guy is not consistently a shit player when it comes to big six sides, but I will not accept shit performances, and he performed shit as well, but everyone performed shit, bro. This team is just not functioning. Our attack is
Okay.
just so shit, bro, that for me, this guy has lost ideas, lost his head. Okay, he has no more ideas anymore. For me, if he leaves, I would be a happy city.
You admit he's not a star boy then, yeah? You
Who,
admit
He's
that?
Saka?
talking about Arteta, you
I'm
fraud.
talking about Arteta, bro.
No, I'm talking about Saka. You admit that he's not a star boy.
خلاص حبيبي خلاص
No,
forget
so
Saka.
Osama,
When did I say
10th
that?
of
bro?
Anyway.
November.
Let me
10th
just
of
do a
November.
couple of these
You-
super chats.
Are you
Hamza, can you
throwing
let
the
me run the
towel
stream?
down that Slot has
Wednesday.
made an Arsenal fan throw the towel down in 3 months? Slot from Eredivisie has come in and has made an Arsenal fan throw the towel down. Well, that's shocking because I'm in the title. I'm still
Yes.
lost. I'm
Yes,
really
yes.
lost.
That's on you, though.
Slot is
Yes.
not making me give up. Wallahi.
Wallahi, if that was any other player, bro, I'm telling you.
If
I
that
hear
is
it.
my
Anyway, big
club,
up to all of you
that's
guys. Says the guy that doesn't criticize Palmer. Big up to every single one of you guys. Make sure guys are liking. Guys, we have 1,300 people in the building, and we're not even at 500 likes yet. If we get to 500 likes, we're going to talk about City Brighton. How about that? Because that's the next game on the agenda, because Jacob has bottled it. We'll talk about City Brighton if we get 500 likes. All of you people pissed off at Hamza right now, like the video. 500 likes, we talk about that. Big up to Gonzo, who says, Hamza, look out. Seagulls above. Run, you bald fraud. Cuckoo! Cuckoo! You get me? Taking a shit on his bald head. You get me? Like, sub chat. Yalla, 500 likes. We talk about City Brighton. Big up to my guy, Omar Rushdie, Marmoush. 10 assists, 4 banger free kicks. Salah, 10 goals, 10 assists. Egypt taking over. Hey.
You know, he
Bring-
just passed him, right? Today. He just passed Salah in Europe's top GA. Marmoush.
Yeah, listen, bring the Egyptian prince and the Egyptian king in the same team. I'll take it, bro.
Listen, the king is Abu Treka. That's the king. That's the
Habibi,
king.
he's a pundit now. We're talking about
These
current
guys are
players.
workers, yeah. They're afraid.
Big up to Superfly, who says typical Arsenal season. Oh my god.
I love her.
Love
Love her.
the super chat, bro.
Yeah, but that's actually a fact, but that's a crazy analogy.
Thank you for the super chat.
What's up?
Tepid Palmer was tepid. Ice cold. Ice cold.
Ice
He's a
cold.
young guy.
You, my guy, ELCN. Big up to SE, who says Odegaard was better than Palmer and Saka combined. My captain. Do you agree with that, TK?
True. Yeah. Odegaard didn't look like he missed a beat, bro. He came back and he played amazingly. That ball for Martinelli was really good as well. So big up to him for that. And yes, he played better than Saka and Palmer combined.
We were at 250 likes. We're at 360. 140 likes away from City Brighton. Big up to Terence, who says, big up the panel. Could have been a Havertz winner. Trossard bottled it, to be honest with you. So
Bro,
that was the worst player on the pitch.
So
Big up
can I
to
say
Simpson.
something until they get 500 likes?
No. Big up to
Okay.
you. Big up to
No.
AMT, who says, talk about Partey basically pocketing Palmer. Partey
Really
has been
good,
Arsenal's best midfielder this season.
He
Yeah,
is.
Partey's
Yeah.
actually been good, and Partey's the one who gets criticized the most. This is why I'm saying there's a media protection thing with Declan Rice, because I'm telling you right now, if Caicedo was performing as badly as Rice was talking, we would be hearing the fact he's a championship player, he's a region of Jake Livermore, 150 million pounds down the drain.
It's true, though.
Listen, I've
Livermore.
not heard-
It's true,
bro,
yeah.
that's a throwback
It's true,
name.
but this is why he gets protected, by the way. We see this British passport here, by the way. This is why he gets protected. This is why he gets protected. Listen, I've got a British passport here. Listen, this is why Rice gets away with absolute murder. Because if he was Argentinian, yeah, or Bolivian, or Belgium, yeah, he'd be getting cooked. Listen, they can't say I'm not from Manu.
Bro, listen, Ahmed. No word of a lie. If I'm not even to turn into this, but listen, if Caicedo dropped in performance, Rice dropped in today, he would have a bunch of abuse in his DMs, and you know what type we're talking about, innit?
Well, oh, yeah.
Of course, that's unacceptable. I'm not even gonna read the super chat. I love the concept. It's funny, but this is just fucking insane, bro. Thank you for the super chat, Simpson. Big up to Mr. Iqbal, who says, Mo wallahi have shame. Stop your Cucurella agenda. He literally pocketed Saka. Don't be a fraud and give him praise.
I never said anything about Cucurella's bad today. I said he played well. Actually, so he
He's
played
very
well today.
Fantastic.
Very-
He was actually
Captain,
Played
why?
good. Not
No, he had 0
fantastic.
shots
He
on
played
target.
well. Not fantastic.
More.
Saka
Saka didn't do anything
didn't
that
do
game.
anything against him.
Ahmed, Cucurella made Saka limp off. He's a fraud, is what Quert says. Hey, fair enough,
Okay.
Quert. You got your Saka dose right there. This United bum was gassing Foden first here. Now Palmer is what Ad is saying. Hey, fair
Yeah, but
enough. We
Hey,
pressed
big
him.
up
We
Ahmed,
pressed.
bro. Big up
Bro,
Ahmed.
you're usually spot on, but you're doing too much with Saka with better. Both were crap. Just say great job, Cucurella and Partey, and move on.
Yeah, I actually thought both were not good enough today. Saka, to be honest, he did a Savinho today. Dribble, go to the line, and then
Savinho
nothing,
cooked
no
Chelsea.
output.
Saka was listen.
Bro,
Saka
Savinho
was,
has 0 goals in the Premier League, bro. Savinho
He
has 0
cooked
goals in the
Chelsea
Premier League.
so much. He's 20 years
This
old.
Man United fan always
I know
love.
your legend voted him as the best youngster in the world. You
I
are
agree.
right, legend. So
This Man United fan always loves agendas, not facts, is what AMT is saying. Hey,
Listen,
I
it's,
don't know.
it's not agenda, bro. It's how I'm saying it, bro. It hits them like really deep, man. I'm telling you. Like,
Big up
They
to
can't
Chief
have any-
Alfred who says, damn, Ahmed is a premium Saka hater. Oh, he's the premium Saka hater of all time. And Rice as well. He says Diallo's better than Saka. Hamza talking like the true Arsenal fan he is what Gonzo is saying. There you are. Big up to Ghost Nathan who says, you want to talk about Saka and not a Premier League, Champions League and FA Cup winner? Ahmed, you fraud, is what Ghost Nathan is saying.
who's he
We'll
talking about?
see now when we get to the. I want to see when we get to the City section if Mr. Ahmed keeps the same energy. You know, when it comes to a certain man who's went like 17 games without a goal contribution. Big up to Simpson who says, drop.
Hey, listen. Listen.
Thank you for the
since-
super chat, brother. Thank you.
Since
Big up to
the
Ghost Nathan says, are we getting cooked by someone who lost yesterday? Yes. And we're going to get to the City section now. So, like, the
No,
video.
he's
We're at
always lucky,
400.
bro. He's so lucky,
100
bro.
likes away from 500. Let's do it. Mr. K says, Arsenal fans last season, rice, baby. Arsenal fans now, cry, baby. If Arsenal are still in the title race, then so are Fulham, Forest, and Villa. Fucking hell, harsh words there from Mr. K. Fair enough. Ghost Nathan says, Saka missing. Last I checked, your whole team was missing yesterday. Savinho was missing yesterday, fraud. And he had a stinker unhooked. And he was substituted off. You get me? Which
Savinho
we'll
was
get
in-
to now in a second.
he was
Ghost
in-
Nathan, I know. You're about to watch the City section. You're
Listen,
blood.
leave my boy
I love
Savinho alone, man. Like,
Please,
that's Brazil's
allow
next
this
time.
whole my boy stuff. Allow it.
No. It's not even a Man
Chelsea
City
thing,
thing.
one.
Because I'm ready to
Big up
talk
to you,
Man
Ghost
City.
Nathan. Saka affects
Just Savinho
the
plus
game
Salah.
even without GA. Palmer is a ghost, is what Abdul Sharif is saying. Hey,
Huh?
fair enough.
Excuse
Fair
me?
What?
Oh, that's nonsense. That is nonsense. Not today, at least.
No way.
That's
No way.
nonsense.
Saka didn't do anything. Zero pass completion. 0 shots on target. Oh my god. Bro, Cucurella had him. Bro, try to play. Let's see him. Bro, I was saying, yo, I didn't see you getting injured here. Why are you doing this? When going gets tough, this boy, I've seen
He
him.
pretends to be injured.
Yeah, he's always, bro. I've seen it.
Yeah,
And even Kimmich clocked it.
Rashford does the same thing. I've noticed it.
Kimmich did it. Kimmich
What about Foden against Brighton, bro?
We'll get to that. We'll get to
No,
that.
You're not ducking the smoke, Hamza.
You know,
We're not going back to that
Gabriel
conversation.
Jesus is a shameful Brazilian. How dare you leave Man City to sit on Arsenal's bench? How wallahi as a Brazilian? That is so shit. Behind Havertz, he should never play for Brazil ever. Because what a shame. If I see him sign for Brazil, what a shame to Brazil that your player is on Arsenal's bench. Because
You
Arsenal's
say
a joke.
Vitor Roque should
Yeah,
start.
you're right.
Hamza been a
He's-
City
he's
fan
good
long
enough.
enough to see two
You're right.
four-peats, is what my Gonzo's saying. I don't know what two four-peats means, to be honest with you. Which other
Four-peat with
four-peats?
trophies and
Four losing in a row? Is that what
Yeah,
we're
that's
calling
what
that?
he said.
No.
Also, 4 goals against Sporting. Don't forget.
Hamza mad he couldn't beat us with 10 men. Yeah, he couldn't beat you with 10 men. This is true. Well, and the 2-2. Big up to you, Ghost Nathan. Unpopular opinion: Chelsea or United to win the Premier League before Arsenal in the next 4 years. Damn.
If
Hey, fair enough.
Well-
Arteta stays, yes.
Well, not United.
Big up to
definitely not.
Akila who says, Salam alaikum, brothers. You'll never walk alone. And just for a quick bit of clarity before we move on to Man City, Hamza's saying, Hussam, Liverpool, you must. If Moreno finished that Saka cross, first agenda, is what Terence is saying. That was a good cross, to be fair.
Yeah.
And listen, for me, I'm not going to protect Saka. I think both of them are just not good
Also,
enough. To be honest with
that guy was a shit signing, bro. I just want to put it out there. Merino is so bad. This guy is a slower version of Saka, and I thought that wasn't even possible because Xhaka was slow himself, bro. This guy is so bad. We wasted money, in my opinion, bro. Wallah.
You pretend to be dumb, Ahmed. Leave Saka alone, is what my guy goes
How
to.
long did he? How much was he signing? How much was Merino?
And just quickly, I just
How
want to
much
say
was
something to
38?
clarify in front of 1,200 people. The same guy that is saying, Liverpool, you must. Because you see, I always let things fly. But then I gather up evidence and I destroy my opponent. This is the same guy that tweeted this in the summer. Struggled in Eric Devise, came second in that league. Another Roy Evans for Liverpool. Paul Konchesky days is back, lads. This is 17th of May. And on 11th of November, he's telling me, Liverpool, you must. This is why I tell you, we're the leopard in the tree. Don't ever fall for it. And speaking of, big up to every single one of you guys. Manchester City, first of all, make sure you guys are liking, make sure you guys are subscribing. Every single one of you. Thank you to every single super chatter. Please hit the like button and subscribe. Now you see why I spread the underdog thing. Please like and subscribe right now. Subscribe to all these guys' channels in the description as well. And now we're going to be talking about Manchester City.
Can I get hot water first? Well,
No, you can't, because we are going to go for 10 minutes. So we already know how this game is. So, because we're fair on this channel. One second, Hamza, you're lying. I know you. So, Hamza, talk to me about the City Brighton game. What do you honestly think?
Some have never been there before.
Can you come closer to the mic so we can hear you?
I've not been there before. I've not lost 4 games in a row. Mitoma, clear it! No! It's a big game. Big game. Big game. Big game. Big game. Big game, man. I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it. This is a big game. I looked at the line. I trust Pep. I trust Pep. I trust Pep. No matter what, I trust my guy.
After 3 defeats in a row, the Norwegian '9 must come up trumps. Cause number 47 Philly, McQuilly Stinker and Hooked That cannot lay Saka or Solo, Boots can't turn up for 115 FC. It all comes down to this.
Haaland! Oh my God, Haaland missed the penalty! From everyone else now, what do we do, man? Even our top scorer comes from penalties! Oh my days! Someone's cussed us, man! Someone's done some juju shit! Yeah! I told you I was gonna score a hat-trick! I told you! Don't believe in me, man! I'm losing for in a row, man! I'm losing for in a row! I'm not saying wallahi, I'm not saying, man! I know Mr. Structure and all those stuff, man! I'm not those lot! Wallahi, I'm not those lot, man! Yes, he's onside as well! Yes! You thought I was United! Wallahi, we're a different breed, man! We're a different breed! Haaland, bro, I told you, Lord, he's scoring a hat-trick! I left him at FPL, wallahi! Come on, man! Mitoma! Clear it! No! They could not clear the ball! No! They couldn't clear the ball! He was coming! Oh, he was coming, man! Bro, they couldn't clear the... That must be offside or something! Oh, they couldn't clear the simple ball in the box! 1, 2, 3. No, that's still not. Oh my God, man. All my days. No! Oh my God, man. They're losing too. Oh my God, said I'm too greedy. They said I'm too greedy. Wallah, they said I'm too greedy. Wallahi, they said I'm too greedy. They said we're too greedy. I said you can't play because certain players are not. They're just injury prone, bro.
How do you feel now, Hamza, after watching that? look.
This is so bad. Like, you guys are so sadistic. To see someone in pain, like wallah, to see me in pain, and I was really in pain. Thank God of that green screen. Because, oh my God. You're so sadistic, whoever's laughing at that, because, bro, sometimes think about someone else. Like, I'm a nice guy. When I come here, I do football.
No. You're only
Don't give us a speech, man. What is
you're
this?
only we're not hearing the speech. I get cooked, Sam gets cooked, Saad gets cooked, Ahmed gets cooked. Hamza, your club, and I'm not gonna talk about Pep Guardiola. I'm taking this from a completely different angle. Your club is destroying Pep's legacy. It's the first time ever in his career he loses 4 in a row. Where does that happen? At your club. Manchester City, he won the treble before. That's fine. He won trophies before with Bayern Munich, with Barcelona. What has he never done? Lose 4 in a row. Where? Who? Manchester City, the blue side of Manchester. You are trying so hard to destroy the guy's legacy, bro. You're trying so hard. You know why? Because of your dusty players, likes of Foden's, Haaland's, Kyle Walker, Ederson. You are destroying the likes of Pep Guardiola. Your club doesn't deserve Pep Guardiola. It doesn't. You don't deserve Pep Guardiola. You're destroying his legacy, bro, at your club. You are failing. Your club is failing to a new manager, Arne Slot. How many points are you behind Arne Slot? 5, 6, 7 points? 7 points. Hosam, no. You are 23 points. You are 29. 6 points. No.
Yeah, City have 23.
28 or 23.
You are 6 points.
5.
5 points behind them.
5. Now, why are you doing this to us? 5.
5 points. Who cares?
No.
5.
Hamza,
A new
Hamza,
guy. You said
Hamza.
Mohamed Salah is finished. Van Dijk is finished. Trent is leaving. McAllister is ass. Robertson is done. Diaz go back to Colombia. Darwin Núñez, you are not a footballer. You called out all of these guys.
Days is back.
You literally said Liverpool are finished. You are destroying Pep Guardiola. Your club is destroying Pep Guardiola, and you are the biggest fraud out there. Do you know why? Because you never call him out when he makes mistake, and you never call Foden out. You never call anyone out other than the players you don't like. You're an agenda merchant. You're definitely an agenda merchant.
Foden missed a clear-cut chance.
Bill Foden,
Some, you know, so funny.
bro, a stinker. But you never say that. You know why? Because you're protecting him. When is the time this guy actually stepped up in a game and carried the team? You're waiting for Kevin De Bruyne, a 33 years old Kevin De Bruyne, to save you. You're bringing Gundogan back, no legs Gundogan. You're bringing no legs Gundogan to save you, bro. Your team might be finished this season, bro. You're depressed. You know why you're depressed? Because you yourself said, I am not used to losing. How? Weren't you a Man City fan when you were losing left and right? When you came back to the Premier League? Hamza literally said, I am not used to losing. I'm not used to this.
10th of November 1998.
Oh my God, bro. We're not hearing
Listen,
this.
No, Mo.
We're not hearing this. You
Mo.
have now to say, I am humble.
November 98.
Are you now humble, huh? Are you humble? You're humbled now.
He's not humbled enough. He's not humbled enough. Like I said,
He's
yeah,
not
Man
been
City
hum-
are.
No, but Ahmed, you know
They're not
somebody-
humbled enough.
Do you want me to tell you a stat, guys, that the commentator said? Man City are the team with the highest percentage of goals scored against them in the Premier League at all in the first half. Manchester City concede more goals in the first half than anyone else.
And yesterday
You
they
are
conceded
being
most-
shocking this season, Hamza. You're being shocking this season. You're being saved by some decisions here and there.
Yeah, but
Decisions here and there.
we know
No,
they
but-
paid the refs.
No,
innit? We know they.
Do you know what's so funny? You see with Hamza, listen, I got time for Hamza, but the thing is, why I can't allow is, I can't get cooked. If any of you were outside for 2022 Hamza, when he would come off the spaces and give 2.5 long-hour monologues where he would cook Chelsea fans, he'd cook Arsenal fans, he'd cook Manchester United fans. He'd come and say that Saka is a Charles and Zogbia region. He'd come tell the world that Mason Mount is James Milner's long-lost son, but with the dead thing from the bar. So, sorry, brother Hamza, but today you're going to have to hold it.
Hamza, stay humble, huh?
No, but let's talk about
By the way, you know that Haaland scored the goal, guys? No, you're not. No, why?
Please let me
Did you
say
let
so
me
that
speak
people-
during
stay
Atletico
quiet.
Madrid? Did you let me speak when I lost to Milan? Did you ever let me speak?
Yeah,
You never
Mo,
let anybody. You never let Saad speak when he
Mo,
loses.
I know
You
this
never let
fan base
people
wanna know.
speak. You never
Mo,
let people speak.
But I know this fan base
The
want to
only
know what
way,
really
Hamza,
happened.
the only way you
No,
can
Hamza,
speak
Hamza,
if
you
you
can't
speak about
talk.
Foden.
No, you can't.
You can only speak about Phil Foden. We're gonna Hussam,
No,
this
but
is
you
this
need to know
Hussam.
the context,
Hussam,
man.
this is your show, Hussam. He can only speak if he speaks
Hussam.
about Foden.
Mo,
Only
I want to
Foden.
go after you. So
Foden was
you go, you
the
go.
worst player, man.
No,
Huh?
Foden wasn't the worst player.
Aha, standards, Habibi. Saka wasn't the worst player, but you
No, he
always
wasn't
led
the
with
worst-
Saka.
the worst player, I
Aha.
believe.
No,
See the
listen,
agendas, bro. You're
can't do
No,
low
exposed.
but
hanging
hold
fruit.
it. How
Osama
many shots
always
on
tells
target
you
does
this.
Foden have?
You hold, Habibi. Foden is the best player in the league. The award is there.
He's the player,
He has it
yeah,
as
yeah.
home. Foden, at
Listen.
the current moment, there is, you know what, when you go in the league, the GA in the league, Hamza, you know?
Yeah.
You know how many pages you have to flip until you get to Foden? There is the 80 players above Foden in the GA, guys. 80 in the Premier League. 80
But more,
players.
let me give
Hamza,
you an example.
Your
Yeah?
guy won.
Messi
Your guy
Inter Miami got knocked out
scammed.
yesterday.
Scammed
He was
player of the
shocking.
season.
So it's
Scammed
about
it.
credits in the bank
It was
sometimes.
supposed to be Rodri. You scammed it. He scammed it. He was not the best player in the league, and it's showing now.
He was
Yeah,
the
but
best
we know-
player.
He doesn't
won
dribble.
it
He doesn't
67%
pass. He
by-
doesn't do
When you
anything.
talk about how Beleza
No, I'm not
in
taking that.
one half of football
You
was
are.
number one
You
You
player.
have
players,
to take
and
it.
he was
because
voted
it
by the
shows
chief
now.
writers about the best player in the. He won both trophies. Writers Player of the Year. and Players
Habibi,
Player of the Year.
Habibi, Rico
I'm
Lewis.
Yeah,
Rico
about-
Lewis won trophies, bro. Rico Lewis.
You can't
Rico
question that.
Lewis won trophies. Rico Lewis won trophies. Who
No,
cares?
but he took that award as an award.
Who
for
cares, bro?
players,
Rico
No.
Lewis won it, bro.
But
and
Hamza,
general.
Jack
you
Grealish
saying
won
this,
trophies.
you saying this is actually disrespectful to Rodri. You know what I'm saying? If I were you, I would do the
No,
Rodri prop
Rodri's a
instead of
Ballon
the
d'Or.
Foden
Rodri's
prop.
a Ballon d'Or.
Yeah,
He's a
he's the
Ballon
better
d'Or.
player, no?
You know
Did
what the
Foden-
real
did
Apparently,
Foden not
according
rob
to
him?
Hamza, Phil Foden carried Rodri last season.
No, but it's not only
What?
Foden. Look
Yeah,
at what he
Hamza
says.
says Foden carried City, so he carried
La
Rodri.
hawlillah.
Sam, it's about leaking goals. Let's go back to the issue.
La ilaha illallah. No, it's not. It's not.
It's
No, it's
leaking
not.
goals.
No,
guys.
it is
You
not.
literally missed
You
5
lost
clear-cut
2-1.
chances.
You lost 2-1, you fraud. It's not about leaking goal. You didn't leak goals. You could have been 2-3-0 up. You
Okay,
fraud.
When we had
Against
our
Sporting,
defense,
hold
right.
on. Against Sporting and against Brighton, you could have been 2-3-0 up in the first half. You know it, and we have it clipped. Don't ever say that. You literally on your channel, there is a clip of you saying, "Why do we miss our chances? Why our players can't put the ball in the back of the net? Why do we leave teams?" You literally said that, you fraud. It's not about defense. Your offense are not stepping up. They are not, and you know it. Savinho's, Docos, Bernardo's. You're saved by Gavardiol, you fraud. Gavardiol is your second top scorer. You fraud.
Okay, let me
Talk
ask
about
you.
your offensive.
Yeah,
Talk
that's
about
what I'm saying.
Savinho.
Okay.
You
Okay.
gave us lectures
Sam.
about Savinho. You
Sam.
fraud. You told us Savinho tore La Liga apart. 0 goals. Zilch.
He's a
Zero.
young guy. This is his first season.
0 goals, you fraud.
Okay, let's talk
0
about this.
goals, you fraud, but you don't give a young player. How old is Savinho? Saka's 23.
19 years old.
90. No, don't lie.
It's 19, 20. Maximum 20.
He's
Maximum
20 years old.
There you
Wasn't
are.
he lighting up? Wasn't he lighting up La Liga last season?
He was
He
playing-
was in the La Liga team of the season, by the way.
Bro,
Listen, you
Hamza
know-
told us he's gonna tear you apart. He's better than Saka. He's better than Palmer. 0
No,
goals, guys. Zilch.
Listen,
Zilch.
no,
You guys understand?
Do you know
The
what
He's
winger
first
for City have 0 goals, you
No,
fraud.
do you-
0.
Do you know what?
Zero
else is funny?
goals.
You know what's
Mo,
funny?
if
Listen,
he's that bad,
if you're good enough, you're old enough. That's another thing.
no.
That's
If he's
another-
that bad, R9 voted him as the best.
Yeah,
youngster
Habibi, I
ever.
don't care about R9.
R9,
Don't let me
R9.
cuss R9.
R9 voted
No,
him this
Habibi,
year
I don't care
as the
about
best
R9.
youngster,
Talk
even
about
compared to
you.
Lamine Yamal.
is not here to save
And you
you.
have to respect that.
And you told us that he's gonna tear the league apart.
No,
Not
but-
R9. You.
No,
When
the
you talk
issue
to
is,
you remember when you talked to me and you tell me you said you're gonna beat Milan, you're gonna beat Atletico. I remember you. I remember you telling Saad you said you're gonna beat Inter. You said that to Saad you're gonna beat Bayern. You said to Saad that you said your manager is gonna win the league. You forget R9. You told that Savinho is gonna tear the league apart.
Yeah, you said all
you
that.
are the
Forget
one.
R9.
Forget R9.
Yeah.
It's an
Listen,
Ahwa.
okay.
We're not
Let's
on the
be
world
context.
level doing
Everyone knows.
R9 and Rivaldo shit.
No,
This is
I know
Ahwa.
because I respect legends of football. And when they talk, I listen.
Yeah,
Oh my
you are my legend.
City fan
R9 is
talking about
you are
legends
my
is crazy.
legend. I want
You know, this is
to be
not the super chat
accountable for what you
section.
say.
This is, no, one second. I want to say something. This is not the super chat section, but we're big up to Aboud because this guy is speaking the truth. Look, he's a City fan from the UAE as well. Please, Hamza, stop defending our players. They've been shambolic other than Haaland, Kovacic, and Gvardiol. He's saying it. He's a Chelsea fan. He's a City fan, bro. Here you see it. Aboud, MCI.
Haaland's been
He's
good.
a City fan.
There
you are.
But we know Hamza's
There
gonna
you are.
tell-
That includes
Listen,
Foden.
I think of Sami, yeah. The issue is
Hamza,
okay,
please, when you
attraction-wise,
talk, we're gonna let you talk. Talk about
Yeah.
what you said, not what
Yes.
other people said. Please.
Yeah, don't talk about R9. Talk about Hamza talks football.
Haaland can't be our only scorer. Kovacic is the second top scorer with Vardy. That's a disgrace. Yeah, that's a disgrace. Liverpool go goals everywhere.
God.
Liverpool go goals everywhere. Salah scoring, Gakpo scoring. My favorite guy, Luis Diaz, my guy. I've always rated him a Porto. I always told Sam to let him go.
Don't change the
My
fucking
guy.
topic. Talk about City.
Trying to score
And
points. man, we
Jota
lost.
scoring. They've got everything.
What's wrong with
Scores
this guy?
goals. Every player. We used to have it with Maris, Alvarez, Haaland. We'd have it with Gando. Rodri would score goals. Now we're having a midfield where no one's scoring goals. You're right. Other than Haaland, it becomes shocking. It's bad. It's bad. And to me, the biggest mistake, and they have to accept it. Foden needs to raise his game. He was
Thank
player
you.
of the year.
Finally, Alhamdulillah. Go ahead.
He was player of the year. He's only played a couple of games, and I think he will raise his game. But he needs to raise his game because it's a responsibility. I know you got credit in the bank. I love Foden. I think he's a special talent. Pep said it. He's one of the best talent he's ever worked with. To me,
Big up,
there's a
Hamza.
lot of factors happening at the same time. And I think the amount of injuries they got is mad at the same time. Think that, son. Well, I was having a shower and I scratched myself. I thought, if Real Madrid get the amount of injury I got in one goal, Diaz out, John Stones out, Ake out.
Huh? No. Hold on. Stop
And then-
right there. Stop right there. Because guess what? Real Madrid have a severe number of injuries. Militao just went. Rodrigo's are injured.
Okay,
Carvajal's
no.
injured.
Okay, 1 second.
All these
Grealish
guys
is
are out
injured. Name
injured.
them. Oh, 1
All these
second.
guys have gone so many
no.
games this
Okay,
season.
Abdullah.
Previous games this season.
But look, Abdullah. If I took Van Dijk, Konate, that's Ruben Diaz and Laporte and thing, and Laporte, Diaz and Stones.
We
And
have
then I
Jota out,
made
Alisson out.
Kwanzaa, half it, and then I took Doku and Grealish at the wingers. So let's say Diaz out.
Chiesa's
And then we
injured.
took Gakpo out. And then on the other side, we take KDB out. KDB is who? Mo Salah. We take when Liverpool finish.
Hamza.
When
Hamza, I
Liverpool
hope
finish,
you know.
ask yourself.
Hamza,
You have a
Hamza.
$1.6 billion
But
squad.
Sam,
We
you're
don't.
right for one thing. Sam is
Hamza,
right.
by the way,
Everyone
since
is right. Everyone is right for one thing, and I give you credit. I give everyone credit in the chat. Everyone said that Man City cannot sustain the number of games with the same player every year and not get extra backup or Alvarez. People are saying in the chat, remember, they said, how can you sell Alvarez Hamza, the 34 GA, and don't get a backup? How arrogant were you? I said, no, I agree with you guys. I agree with you guys. I agree. How criminal How can you sell 30 GA players? How can Liverpool sell Luis Diaz and they didn't have a backup? You see what I'm saying? KDB. And they've got older players, Sam. With this small squad, yeah, it doesn't work anymore. Liverpool,
No, but Hamza, can you not blame the club for
Liverpool
not signing?
experience. Give people like Mo Salah, Gap, they're top players. They play for international countries. If you let Liverpool smell blood with the likes of Van Dijk, leaders, they're proper leaders because they've won the league before. I told everyone, Liverpool won the league before. Arsenal don't scare me. Van Dijk, Salah.
You
Diaz,
literally said Arsenal are a bigger contender. Stop flip-flopping.
McAllister playing well. Gravenberch playing well.
This is not the Liverpool section. Talk about your
We
club.
don't have that. We don't
Yeah,
have
City fans in the chat are asking you to criticize the players. Why can't you just,
So
even
I'm
your own
criticizing
fan base?
Walker's a year older. Walker's not the same. Yeah? To
I
me,
heard what you said about Walker, so you better keep the same energy.
Walker, to me, Walker's not been good, and he's even admitted it. He has to accept he's a captain. But to play that defense was criminal. For some, I looked at the defense, I looked at it, and I'm becoming my cousin.
Hamza, you know who's your next game, right? Real Madrid.
Tottenham home.
Yeah, Real Madrid.
No, Tottenham home.
Yeah, but they turn into Real Madrid when they play against you.
Yeah.
You know this.
That's a must win. That's a must win.
I just have a question to Hamza.
No,
Yeah, go
sorry,
ahead.
bro. One quick
Go ahead,
thing.
go ahead.
Take it easy. One question at a time, bro. You guys are killing me. Wallahi, this is mad.
Do you feel bad when you're cooking Ahmed every week? And when you're cooking Saad
I
every
want
week?
to have a go after Abdullah. I want to have a go
Yeah,
after
exactly. When you
used to
cooked me after I lost to Forest, did you feel bad? Were you
Listen,
sadistic then, you fraud?
listen.
Go ahead, Abdullah.
No, listen, so first of all, Hamza, you are very shameless for using the Real Madrid example because every single one of their defenders, apart from Rudiger, is out injured.
So
And
name me
Thibaut Courtois.
the defenders.
And yeah, apart from Rudiger, every single one. That's fullbacks.
Name me.
Carvajal. I'll dominate them. Carvajal, Militao, Alaba. I think Fernand Mendy's out. What's his name?
Fernand is
Actually,
playing. He's playing.
no, okay, cool. But mainly centre backs. But
There's
listen,
three. I got four.
no,
Abdullah,
the
don't do
only
this.
fit centre back. The only fit centre back they've got
Abdullah,
is
you know
Rudiger.
his deflection game. Why are you playing this game?
No, I'm not doing
He's gonna
this.
make this whole
No,
show
but,
about Real Madrid.
no,
You know how
we're
bad-
being honest.
No. It's not that
No,
because
be
listen,
honest.
I'll come up. No, Hamza,
I've got
Hamza.
four centre backs missing.
No, Hassan, I'm gonna end it on this because you see where it is. So number one, and they've not been complaining about this. If anything, everyone's been cooking them, and their fans have been cooking them as well. So please don't do the Real Madrid thing. Also, Courtois out injured. I don't think Edison's out injured for you. Hamza, you as a fan base and as a club, I don't know where it is, but you don't like taking responsibility for your actions. You just seem to say, "Oh, it's a bad game. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that." You don't want to talk to me about why your defenders, what's it called, why Edison, who's supposed to be a world-class keeper, has been poor the last few games. You don't want to talk about how Savinho, who's supposed to be Neymar's heir or the next Mahrez, has been missing the last few games. You don't want to talk to me about how Slim Shady, best player in the Premier League, best English player of his generation, has been missing since
Slim
I wanna say
Shady.
May. I want to say May, innit? Can we talk about this, please? Please. can we-
Also, in the intro I just played, you said you were happy with the lineup. You trust Pep. Don't flip-flop.
It can't just be a pet thing.
And anyway,
You know who needs to get blamed? Cheeky, and them because they
Listen.
did not plan properly for the team this season. That's
So
who.
what do you guys think the problem is? So you
No,
believe their recruitment?
listen, we don't care about the problem. You're finished anyway. So, like I said,
You
we
need
Go
don't,
ahead.
spend the
Go
amount
ahead.
of
yeah,
money
we don't care about your. Listen, all of a sudden, yeah, he
you
wants
spend
to.
like 300-400 million.
You know what Hamza's doing, by the way? Hamza wants to be all political and all like, he wants to sit on the fence. Oh, what do you reckon is the problem, is he? We're not falling for your tricks. We're not falling for it, yeah? You're an oil merchant, yeah, who's been gifted a flipping money worth, yeah? And the reason why you're relevant is because of Mansour, innit? So like I said, let's go through their players, yeah, actually. You've got Edison in net, who's always been a donkey goalkeeper, innit? He should be privileged, yeah, that this guy plays in a City team that don't concede many chances. Because if he was playing in a mid-table team, facing bare chances, he'd be conceding non-stop. He's not that good. Kyle Walker, yeah, he's always been a pace merchant. He's never been that good of a player. You've got a centre-back partnership of, what's his name? Pussy and Gavardia. What's that? What the heck is that? And then you've got a CDM in Lewis. Rico Lewis. I don't even know who that is. You've got Savinho, who I heard him say that, oh, heir to Neymar, bro. He's going to be more like heir to Martinelli. And then you've got Haaland, that, yeah. And then you've got Haaland, yeah, that he plays football like he's got two amputated legs. He's not that good. And you've got, what's his name? Mateus Nunes, who's been a flop this season. and you've got Pep who's shaking in his boots. What's he going to do, by the way? This is all he does. This is Pep when he's stressed. Drinks water non-stop. This is all he does, by the way. Whenever he's stressed out, he drinks water, yeah? Hamza's going to fold his arms, yeah? He's going to go walk through one ear, throughout the other. You see this that you have in your... Zoom into me, Hussam. Look at this. This is our city, by the way. Look at that. How can you take this serious? There's no one can fill their stadium. That's embarrassing. Pep came out and said, please, we need your support. Please, we need your support. You know, we played a team, by the way, United. We played against a team at PAOK, yeah? I swear to God, I saw more attendance. Listen, you sit down, by the way. You sit down, by the way.
Okay.
You sit down, Hamza. Get your glasses, by the way. You got to listen,
we already finished the Arsenal section. We don't care.
Listen, we don't care. Listen, at the end of the day, yeah.
I'll never forget it.
At the end of the day, none of your Man City players are scary, bro. I was more scared in Trick or Treat than your City team. That's it, bro. So, like I said, your team's not that scary. Your team's not that scary. Yeah, your bunch of players are overrated, and you should be grateful that your manager is getting a tune out of them because outside of Pep, they're donkeys. Kevin De Bruyne for Belgium, rubbish. Haaland for Norway, he's getting outplayed by Shorloff. I don't know.
Sorloth for Norway.
Shorloff, yeah. Foden, yeah. Let's talk about Foden as well. There's about 20 gazillion, bro. There's about 20 gazillion players in La Masia.
May I have your attention, please?
Real Slim Shady.
The real Slim Shady. Please stand up. Please stand up. Please stand up.
Like I said, yeah, Hamza, change your shirt to Madrid. You know when Pep's going to go to a different club. You know if Pep was managing, we know Pep. If he was managing like I don't know Brazil or something, he's going to join. But like I said, Foden, yeah, there's about 20 million players in La Masia in Foden. Foden's not that special, so we can move on. Yeah, there's bare of them. There's bare of them in La Masia, bro. I'm telling you, Gavi and Pedri, like they're all better than a minute. So Foden, I'm telling you, who's another one that gets gassed. Best English talent after Rooney, they said. Have some shame, please. And
no. He said he is more talented than Rooney. That's what Hamza said.
He's more talented than Rooney.
Yeah, that's what he said.
I'll never forget.
Wayne Rooney, yeah. Wayne Rooney, yeah.
People talk about
Rooney failed this country. Foden didn't have one good game for England. The whole Euros.
Listen, Wayne Rooney's left leg is bigger than Man City. See that overhead kick?
What's his fan base when he was knocked out to Iceland?
Did you know that Calvin Phillips?
Rooney has never scored in the World Cup.
Rooney is literally.
Listen. But listen. Did you know that Calvin Phillips did more for England than Foden, bro?
Yes. Think about it. And also, see, Hamza, I'm going to give you another chance. Guys, let's give Hamza another chance. This is another City fan calling Hamza out. You embarrass us City fans, Hamza. Always other clubs are responsible when we lose. You never criticize players than the Pep. We have 0 goal-scoring winger, 0. See, this is City fan. So we're going to give Hamza the floor again. Hamza, can you talk about your players underperforming and can you address the problems? Because you come here whenever Liverpool have a bad game and you say, talk about Salah, talk about Van Dijk. Whenever Man United have a bad game, talk about Kobe Mainoo. In the Arsenal section, you spent half an hour talking about Saka and Rice. So why don't you keep the same energy? This is another opportunity for you. Foden, talk about him right now. Yalla. Talk about the City players you expect to perform.
Talk about that haircut merchant.
What is expected to raise this game? I told you.
Look at DJ White. Look what he said.
One second.
Raise his game.
Look at DJ
White. Walker is a year older, and a lot of these older City fans, and they think that we cannot criticize Walker. I'm sorry. Walker has to take the responsibility of being blamed. Walker, to me, I said it to Sam, yeah, he, to me, is not acting like a captain, leading. I think the young player did well. I think he got let down by players around him. I think Pep was left in, his hands were tied. Do I play Ake, who's not fully fit? And if he plays him, this is what's happening. Why was Ake and Akanji?
Let's get the violins out for a team that's spent $1 billion.
Imagine saying Pep's hands were tied.
Okay, can I debunk this whole rubbish, please?
Pep's hands were tied. Slot signed no one.
Listen,
exactly.
Chiesa, have you seen Chiesa this whole year? Have some shame, Hamza.
This one is for to chat to understand. Yeah, Hamza came here. Hamza came out and he said, "City are missing players." Okay, let me give you the facts. Okay, City are missing 6 players. correct? Or am I wrong? Right?
Mm.
They're missing 6 players. Do you know how many players Brighton are missing? Also,
Starting
also
player.
6 players.
Starting
Also
player.
6 players.
Starting.
They
Starting
Bro,
line.
yes.
They didn't
No.
even
Yes.
stop Labour, by the way.
Listen,
They didn't even
They
start
have-
Ballet.
One
they
star.
have just
One
as
star.
many. No. Listen, they have just as many players missing as Manchester City. First of
No,
all.
but they have
Thank you,
one
mate.
Second of all,
That's what
This
I'm
is-
saying, Joseph. If you say Slot's hands were tied, I get it. Don't tell me Pep hands were tied.
Bro,
Yeah,
A
and
bad
I'm-
summer
and
for
I'm
them
gonna
is
use-
Fabinho and Gundogan. Bad summer.
and I'm gonna use this from
If
Ahmed's book.
Liverpool
Yeah,
had that injury we had, bro, you're finished.
Go on.
Listen.
and I'm just gonna use
Hamza,
this from
Hamza.
Ahmed's book. Yeah. You talk about Saka carrying us. Where was Foden to carry you? You know what I'm saying? Where was Foden? You can talk about
Speaker
your
and
defense. You can talk about your defensive, what you lack in defense. But what's wrong with your offense? Haaland looks shit. He missed the penalty against Sporting, and now Foden is disappearing like a ghost. You know what I'm saying? You are playing Savinho, who people said to me he's better than Saka straight away after the first week because he cooked Calafiori. Where is Savinho? He has like no goals. I think he looks better. He is a spicy Anthony, bro. You can clearly see he's a spicy Anthony. He looks flary. He looks flary. He looks flary, but at the end of the day, he doesn't have any output whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? You talk about Gundogan. You have Gundogan. But you still look meaty with Gundogan. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Kovacic is at this moment in time a Chelsea reject. Is your best player at this moment in time. Okay, he is carrying your midfield. Foden is like Ahmed is showing right now, a pussycat. He has worse stats than Liverpool's bench player, Curtis Jones. Okay,
Who?
And now-
Who's worse than Curtis Jones?
Foden.
What?
Foden has worse stats than Curtis Jones at this moment in time.
Foden has only played a couple of games and he was brilliant against Sporting.
So is Curtis Jones, by the way. So is Curtis Jones.
There you go. So you could talk about this whole agenda about Saka and about him being a disgrace. Where is your player of the year? I thought he carried you. I thought this wasn't Rodri FC. But at this moment in time, you are clearly Rodri FC. Because if Foden was injured, you wouldn't have been fallen off this much as when Rodri was injured. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Rodri is clearly your most important player,
Yeah,
and you are
he's
missing
the
him.
Ballon d'Or winner.
And Foden, has-
Is everyone noticing
He's the
this?
best player in the world.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Ahmed, bro. You're such a troll, bro. Look at this. Oh my god, Ahmed, you disrespectful fraud. Look at this.
and to finish off by
That's
saying this,
cool.
yeah, Joao Pedro did more in 20 minutes.
Close, man.
No, let me finish off by saying that Joao Pedro did more in 23 minutes than your whole front line did in 90 minutes, bro. Joao Pedro did more in 20 minutes than Foden did in the last 5 games. Okay? So have some shame, please. Okay? We could talk about my club, but if we want to talk about your club, I need you to be honest as well.
You want to
Your
know the
players are a
problem,
disgrace.
TKA? I'll tell you the problem. This is Hamza. Anytime Inter have a bad game, talk about Lautaro Martinez.
Yeah,
And
he's
not
been
have a bad
substituted.
game,
He had
talk
a
about
stinker.
Kobe Menu.
He had a
See, look at
stinker,
his energy
Lautaro
change.
Martinez.
Look, see?
He's
As soon as I
been
mentioned it, see?
substituted.
You
He
just proved
can't-
my point.
He's struggling.
1 second,
against the
Hamza.
likes of
Man United have a bad game,
Billy
talk about
Gilmore.
Kobe Menu.
What a joke.
Arsenal have a bad
What a
game,
joke.
talk about Saka, talk about Rice.
But that
Chelsea
was
have
a
a bad game,
Ballon
talk about
d'Or.
Palmer. Every time Liverpool
Lautaro-
got
when
points,
was Lautaro
this
Martinez
guy
today?
gives the
What?
same exact monologue about
What?
Salah, Van Dijk, Trent, and Allison. Everyone knows.
No,
How many
he-
times,
he-
TKA,
he
you
talked
were a
about
viewer
Roy
of
Hodgson as
Ahwa.
well.
How many times has he given the
Billy
same
Gilmore,
monologue?
Inguisa,
Van Dijk.
Exactly.
Van
Those-
Dijk 10 years ago was playing for
those
Celtic.
midfielders
This guy
of
doesn't.
Inguisa,
Hamza, let
Scott
me talk. Let the
McTominay.
viewers listen. We let you speak. Relax. Now, when it comes to Virgil van Dijk, Virgil van Dijk.
No
10
one is
years ago
listening
played
to you,
for
Hamza.
Celtic.
No one's listening.
Salah is not as good as
You're
this
drawing
guy,
against Mark.
and
No
Trent
one's listening.
can't
No one.
defend.
So it doesn't matter. You're
Blah,
drawing
blah, blah.
against Napoli.
No, but it's funny
Oh.
because Hamza's talking about Kobe Mainu.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and now when it comes to City, this guy is telling me we didn't sign anyone in the summer.
How many
Pep
seasons has
planned
Kobe
to sign.
been in the Prem?
Since
Yeah,
since he came to England, no one has spent
We
more
didn't
money
sign-
than
where-
Pep
where was
Guardiola.
Where's
Exactly.
Alvarez?
His
Where
hands
was
were
Alvarez
tied.
money? Where
Imagine.
was Alvarez? No, 1 second. You had an extra player. We did not sign Alvarez replacement.
Huh?
Alvarez was sold.
You signed Gundogan and Savio.
Bro, no.
What's he talking about?
You
Who's
sold
Alvarez
one, bought
replacement?
two.
What's that? Who was replacement for
Alvarez
Savio?
replacement.
Who was replacement for Savio? Go on.
Brother,
But bro,
I don't even
your
have a
argument
DM.
was
Never
bro,
mind
they-
replacement. I don't even have a DM. I
Bro,
didn't even
you
sign a
got-
center
his-
back.
his
I didn't
argument
sign a left
was-
back.
no, listen to this.
You got
His
Darwin
argument
Núñez,
was we don't
you
have
got
Gundogan,
Jota,
and
you
now
got
we don't
Salah.
have Alvarez. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Next
last
season
season
is-
Steve
we don't-
PKA watches Ahwa. He knows. There is a video on the StreamYard. How many times have you guys seen this? You have seen this video 500 million times. Why? Because last season, every time Hamza lost a game of football, he comes here, Gundogan. You want to talk Julian Alvarez? Let's talk Julian Alvarez. Julian Alvarez, the incredible that you're missing him so much. This season, in 13 games for Atletico Madrid in La Liga, has 4 goals. And in 4 games in the Champions League for Atletico, has 1 goal. He has 5
How many
goals.
goals did he have?
He has
last-
5 goals in 17
one second.
appearances.
One second.
Yeah, you
5
you
goals
scammed-
in
you scammed them.
17
11
appearances
games,
for
7
Atletico Madrid.
GA goals, 7 GA in 11 games. And this is
No,
a-
he doesn't have 7 GA. Don't
Huh?
make numbers up. That's a
So
lie.
he gave up on Haaland already. Now he wants
No,
Alvarez.
He
got
has 1
17.
assist only, not 2. He has 1 assist
Okay,
only.
He get-
go
I
and
thought
check it out.
Haaland was the best striker. Is Haaland not the best?
17. Habibi, I can share
Let me
screen.
check it out.
13 plus 4 is 17.
Huh?
17
Ahmed,
overall.
best
He has
player,
5
best
goals, 1 assist.
striker, but no,
Oh,
nothing,
it's crazy.
no, nothing.
No, but he has to talk about Haaland.
No,
though.
no,
He's the
no,
best
one
striker.
second. I'll
Bro,
check this.
I'm saying this right now at Al Ahwa. I don't know how many people are watching, but Gyökeres is better than Haaland. That's it.
That's not even.
Gyökeres is a better player than Haaland. You can say, oh, Portuguese league or not. I bet if Gyökeres played for any top 6 side right now, he would have had more goals than Haaland. I'm
Look
just
at you.
saying
Better
it right
than
now.
Haaland, is better than
Hamza,
Kai
no need to
Havertz.
look. Here, look at the
No.
screen. Look at the screen. What does this say? 13 and 4. Champions League, La Liga. 17 overall games. 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 goals, 1 assist. 6
Sam,
GA in 17 games.
He got
So he
5
gets 1
GA.
GA every 3 games.
13
We
games,
missed Alvarez
and that's
today.
1
This is the new agenda.
Hazam,
Alvarez is now Diego Maradona
It's
region.
his
No,
first
Hazam,
season with the
if you want
defensive
want
coach.
something else, you know Iosi Perez has more
Shameless,
goals.
yeah.
You know Iosi Perez has more goals
Who
in La
did he
Liga than Julian
Gyökeres
Alvarez.
will never catch on.
Say that again. Say that again.
That's the
Abdullah,
most
say that
shameless
Iosi
thing
Perez has more goals in La Liga than
Nah,
Wait, wait,
that's
wait,
Julian
wait.
Alvarez.
crazy.
Again. Listen, Hamza. listen.
Iosi Perez, the guy who Newcastle and Leicester got rid of, has more goals in La Liga than Julian Alvarez, and he's doing it for a worse team, by the way.
How many
Hamza,
GA did Alvarez have
Goals
for
than
Man City last
Jose
season?
Perez.
No, 1 second. How many GA did Alvarez have for Man City last season?
Who cares?
Oh,
No. Let's not play
Who
this
cares
game.
about Alvarez?
So
Let's
unbelievable.
not play this
Who
game.
cares about Alvarez? Who cares?
Because you're
You
insulting
spent
people
the
who
whole of
are playing
last
for
year.
95 million euros.
Talk about Haaland.
Okay.
Oh,
You
Hassan,
spent the whole of last year
Norwegian
complaining
Bamford.
about Gundogan. Gundogan is back and he started. And by the way,
Okay,
Kevin De Bruyne played as well.
Sam, in 50 games, he's got 19 goals, 13 assists.
Okay, congratulations.
Hassan,
You
Hassan,
lost
you know what's
that.
so funny?
1 second.
You know
You
there's
lost that and you never replaced him. That's mad. Against these kind of games, he will score.
Guys, Alvarez is Maradona region, according to Hamza. It's impossible.
Alvarez is not.
you know
Sam,
Alvarez.
Alvarez
isn't-
ain't
you
all
know
that.
Alvarez. He has the same number of. I'm just going to give you some names who have the same number of goals in La Liga as Alvarez. Pedri, what's his name? Fabio Silva, who's at Wolves.
Wolves flop.
Vitor Roque, who Barcelona
starts
signed
for
wasn't good
Arsenal.
enough.
Barcelona kid.
Here's another one. Giovanni Lo Celso has more goals. Daniel
Lo Celso,
Olmo,
Spurs reject.
Iosi
No.
Perez,
Lo
Rafinha,
Celso.
Iago Aspas. Hassan, remember Iago Aspas? He's with
Liverpool
you. innit?
reject from 10 years ago. Yes, go ahead.
He was with you. Juan Cruz, Borja Iglesias, Celta Vigo.
Who the fuck
legend.
are these guys, bro? Who? I've never heard of them.
No,
bro.
but how many GA did he
Oh,
have? for
do you
Man
remember-
Borja
City?
Iglesias.
Hassan,
How many goals
You remember
did he have
Sandro
for Man
Ramirez
City?
at Everton?
It's
He has the
simple.
same number of goals as
You
Alvarez.
lose an attacker. you
Say that
get
again.
another
Who
one.
has the same goals?
You remember Sandro Ramirez, the Everton flop? Him and Alvarez have
Sandro
the exact same
Ramirez.
number of goals in
Oh
La
my
Liga.
God.
They have the
bro.
exact same number. They both
Hamza,
have
you're
three.
finished because you don't
Damn.
blame your own players. That's your problem.
What's
If
that?
you sit here, I'll tell you something honestly. If you come after Liverpool lose and you cook my best players, but then when City lose, you keep the same energy towards your
No,
own
but I
players,
do.
wallahi, I wouldn't care.
But you cook.
No, but you don't. All you said was Foden should step up. What the fuck is should?
No,
That's-
Foden was
I can
not
say
good
that
enough.
about anyone.
Sam, let me tell you. Foden was not good. We're not scoring for our wings. We used to have Leroy Sané before the game was kicked off. We had the likes of Leroy Sané. We had Raheem Sterling. We had the David Silva. We had
Yaya
Aguero.
Toure,
Toure,
The players in this
Fernandinho.
lineup in the
Let's
tunnel.
go all of them, bro.
Players
You know
will
what I'm
look
saying?
at them and say, "Yo, this is
We
bad."
missed Sterling now.
Now
Sterling, what's
we
he
got
talking
the
about?
likes of Nunes. We got the likes of Savinho, who's young. I can't blame him.
Hey,
And
Hossam,
to me,
Hamza is
we're not
correct.
scoring from
I
all
am missing
sides.
Thierry
We need
Henry.
to
I am
score.
missing
But the
Patrick
defense
Vieira.
is key.
You know what I'm
need to-
saying?
We
One
never
second.
replaced
One
Steven
second.
Gerrard.
One second.
Yeah, exactly,
Look,
bro.
let me give you an
Hey,
example.
listen,
Look at Mo.
I haven't had a
Look at
striker
Mo.
as good as Luis Suarez for 10 years.
One second. Look at Mo.
Bro, I haven't bought a striker
One
since
second.
Aubameyang.
Mo is in the same
Aubameyang,
position
you
as
know.
Arsenal. He's behind Atalanta and Fiorentina.
Forget
Yeah?
more.
Mo,
Yeah, I'm on
you're
the same
behind
points by
Atalanta
everybody, bro.
and
What
Fiorentina
are you, bro?
now at the moment. Yeah, you should be in crisis. You should
Me?
be
Why are
I'm
you
not in
talking about
crisis,
Mo?
bro. Why are
Your
we
team
talking about
is
Inter,
behind
bro?
Fiorentina.
This is
Wallahi.
not a Serie A
Now
show.
top of the league. They signed Bill Gilmore and
Bro, I have more points than you on the
Fulham.
board. I
The
have
Premier
more points than
League
you on the
are
board.
coming to your league and they're bossing your game. They're
Bro,
bossing your league. Name
Okay,
me one
okay. I'm not
Fiorentina player.
listening. I'm not
Well, name
listening
me
to
one
this.
Fiorentina player. There you
He's
go.
deflecting. Don't let him rattle you. He's
Hamza, no
deflecting.
one cares about
He
Serie A,
disappears
bro.
as
We're
well.
not here to discuss Serie A.
He's deflecting.
They
He's
drew
deflecting.
today. They didn't even lose, so you can't even say shit. So
Bro,
relax.
he's fourth. He's
Also,
fourth.
you
Henry-
said they're
What
below
is happening?
Fiorentina. You're so
All
shameless.
this deflection, yeah, but
You're
this
so
one.
shameless. I went in a new tab. They have the same exact points as Fiorentina. It's just goal difference. Don't stop being shameless. They're all on
David De
55.
Gea is their goalkeeper.
No.
David De
No.
Gea is their
Okay,
goalkeeper.
Hamza,
He's been-
Wallahi,
and he's
you
been-
lose.
David
Lem-
De Gea
He's
is
been
their-
good. What's he talking about?
Okay. If you lose to Tottenham Hotspur, is it over, Hamza?
Are you joking? You think I'm an Arsenal fan? You think we're an Arsenal fan? I've seen you bottle the league with Steven Gerrard slipping when he said, "Let's not make it slip." I'm taking you all the way until I see you lift that title.
Pause.
You've never lifted in a full stadium. I need to see it. Until I
You still
see
can't-
you, that's when I'll believe you. And I'm not.
Okay, but then I'll ask you. Okay, no problem, no problem. One more question. So if you lose to Spurs and then lose to Liverpool at Anfield, is it over then?
No chance. No chance. I don't.
So
give up.
what? So you're basically saying you're only gonna say it's over when it's mathematically impossible.
I will go to the end. Fact.
So
I
why
don't
you think?
give up.
So why is TKA not saying the same thing?
Because Arsenal
Because
mentality.
I don't have Pep Guardiola.
Arsenal already throwing a towel. The fact that they've given up already, some loser mentality. When you've lost for 20 years, when you've lost on your final day and you made excuses, the excuses running out. You don't know what to say. This is the lowest I've ever seen. A fan that's giving up in November. In November, against a manager that came second in Eredivisie. A manager that came second in Eredivisie is
Slot won
making
the
an
Eredivisie.
Arsenal fan throw his towel down on 10th of November 2020.
I don't understand
What
why
a
is Hamza.
disgrace.
I'm not, guys.
What a
I don't want to
disgrace.
ruin the show.
What a disgrace.
I'm not gonna ruin the show. But Hussam, this is your show. Why is Hamza taking over the show? He's the biggest loser on this panel. The biggest.
He's not taking over the show.
No,
I'm
He's
sorry.
right.
I'm sorry. Ahmed, did you lose? Ahmed, did you lose?
No, I didn't lose.
No.
My team won.
Hussam, did you lose?
He's 8.
No,
TKA, did you lose?
no,
Abdullah, did you lose?
no.
Nah.
Hamza,
Should've
did you
lost.
lose?
I'm second,
Yes.
you're fourth in the league.
Did you lose or no? So the question is answer yes or
I
no.
lost, yeah, but I still.
Did you lose on Wednesday?
I did.
Sporting
You did,
Lisbon
okay.
for
You
one
lost
as well.
2 in a row. You know
Yeah.
what? We should add another like an AI version and have you bottom. You shouldn't be with TKA and Abdullah. You should be bottom of the screen. To be honest with you,
He should
you
be
have lost
fronted.
Hamza. You have lost 4 in a row. Ten Hag didn't do it, bro. In his tenure at Man United, hasn't lost 4. Ten Hag hasn't lost 4 in a row. So stay and know your place. Today, you are the biggest loser here.
You know,
Don't talk to me.
what goes
Like,
on? What
okay,
goes
how
on?
many?
What goes
How
on?
many? Okay,
What goes on?
how many
Or
points do
even
you have in?
after, I've got
How
injuries.
many
Let's not
points? How
emphasize
many?
this to
Okay,
me.
answer the.
If
okay,
you have
you
those
spoke enough.
injuries because of how
You
you
spoke
laugh at me,
enough.
you'll
You
see.
spoke enough. How many points do you have in the league?
23.
I have 25. You know, what did I do in the midweek when Arsenal came to my ground?
You won.
What did Man City do when Arsenal went to the ground? Didn't they celebrate a draw and ran like headless chicken at the end of the game, celebrating a draw? What did you do when you went to Sporting Lisbon and Man United manager in a dead league, though? A dead league, the Portuguese league. What did you do? Didn't you get slapped on your head 4-1?
My new manager.
Didn't your manager Didn't your manager
George is
almost cry because Ruben
Yeah,
Amorim
that's
slapped
crazy.
him? Didn't your manager almost cry because a 32 years old manager, 32 years old manager slapped him? TKA, when Brighton came with 10 men, did you lose?
No.
Okay, Abdullah, did you lose to Brighton this season? What
No,
was
I
the
beat
score?
them actually.
What
Beat
did the
them badly.
score? Hamza, what was the score against the 32 years old manager? Can you tell them back? Can you tell the viewers, 1,000 people that are here, what
We
was the
lost
score
2-1.
for the greatest manager ever in the history of the sport? What was the score for the greatest manager in the history of the sport against a 32 years old that you yourself didn't know his name before yesterday? You can't even pronounce his name now. Can you tell
I
me
can't even pronounce it.
before that?
Well,
No, you didn't.
Heroes,
You know what your
right?
problem is, Hamza?
Or
You don't know
Zuller, I
when to
don't know.
stay silent and take the
Okay.
cooking. You don't know when to stay silent. Hamza, your team at the current moment stinks.
Yeah.
I salute you for showing up today at Al Take the cooking.
I don't salute
As
him.
you ducked on Thursday from the cooking before the 4-1, but you couldn't duck it twice. So you literally got cooked twice. By the way, you should have gotten 2 cooking, but you got only 1. We are merciful people, alhamdulillah. So
No,
we're
no,
only
no.
going to give you 1. Alhamdulillah.
Can I
Because we
ask a
didn't bring up
question?
Sporting Lisbon, you know.
Alhamdulillah. So
Okay,
to be honest with you, Hamza,
last question.
bro, I
The
have to
cooking
tell
I'm
you, you
taking. Do
don't
you
get
think Man
Hamza.
City?
Wallahi, you didn't give me a chance to talk last season when I lost to Atletico. Wallahi, I sat here and I
Yes,
took the
you were
cooking like
playing
a
with your
champ.
keys, remember?
Hamza, you came with the pizza
You were
topping
telling
and
me
everything. You
this
came
money,
with the
this is
pizza
keys, I
slice.
remember.
You remember the pizza slice? Hamza, you lost to a 31
Yes.
years old manager who has 0 experience. Abdullah won. The championship manager won. You called him Maresca, championship manager won. The best manager in the history of the sport lost. Right?
Hussam,
And you can't take your cooking. You know why? Because you're not used to losing. But welcome to the sport of football, where football is cyclical. It go up and down. But I promise you, you won't stay. You know why you won't stay? Because you're not used to losing. As you said before in the football terrace, will you tell me I work for Arsenal? The difference between me and you is that you don't know what losing is. And the sport is about winning or losing. So take your cooking like a champ. Take a drink water like your manager. Drink again. Like your manager, drink on the bench. Drink the water again. Yes. You might need a plastic bottle. Because you know why? It's not a plastic bottle. It's a Man City bottle. But your manager doesn't have the
technically
bottle.
plastic. It's technically
Your
plastic.
manager doesn't have the
Plastic
bottle. You
bottle.
have the bottle.
Listen,
Probably
Hussam,
you
Bournemouth
took
and Brighton
you
isn't for
took the
everyone, is
bottle
it?
from your manager because your manager was crying on the bench. Your manager was crying on the bench. That is what happened yesterday. Wallahi, you are lucky that Arsenal are
No,
out.
but the thing is, Mo, the thing is,
Let
Mo,
me
You're
ask
lucky.
you. So the
No, but
reason
Zika,
that
yeah,
we-
even
Wallahi,
if-
you're lucky.
No, but the
Without
thing is,
Saad.
you know what
No,
Hamza's going to
no,
do?
no,
Even if
Saka,
Man
no,
City, yeah.
Saka.
Wait, one second. Even if Man City, yeah, let's say they're not in the Premier League, you know what Hamza's going to? He's going to go to Barcelona. That's who he's going to rep. I'm telling you. You think he's going?
fire.
Yeah, he's going to go to Barcelona. So he's got no loyalty to Man City. He's only got loyalty to Pep. That's
You
the
know,
only
Hamza,
loyalty.
if
he
you
has.
lose to Tottenham,
That's
you know, Hamza,
crazy.
if you lose to Tottenham Hotspur next after international, wallahi, you were saved. Wallahi, you were saved by the international break. You are saved. Your ass is saved by the break. You were gonna face. By the way, I promise you, you might have lost to the biggest bottle jobs in the history of the Premier League, Spurs. If you lose against Spurs at home, Hamza,
They've got an awful record against them as well.
Hamza, I'm telling you, I know you got no hair to shave, but you have to like leave your hair until the Spurs game, and you have to shave it live on Ahwa if you lose to Spurs.
Yeah.
You have to, Hamza.
And you know what happens
you're
after
going through
Spurs, Mo?
Hamza, do you know what the problem is? You're going through a big crisis because I watch your spaces and I know the streams and I know I watch you with your friends. You know, in your city friends, you guys get together.
City
Streams.
only space.
City
He mocked
only
me and
spaces.
he said the
City only streams. No rivals allowed. No rivals allowed. You know what I mean?
right.
You guys talk about. You guys, you know, talk about crisis. What are we gonna do? We have to buy ourselves out of this crisis. We have to. Someone today, guys, was talking about 200 million net spend in January. You want to spend
Yes,
200
I saw that
million?
tweet.
200 million in January.
Zubimendi,
To buy
Gyökeres, and
yourself
the
out.
third person.
You wanna buy yourself out of that crisis, Hamza, and instead of your manager find it. You know, if your manager go and buy a DM,
Lock
you know
on
what is the
solution was
definition
no
of that?
DM.
Do you know what is the definition of that? It's definitely a checkbook manager. If your manager buys himself out of this crisis, it's the definition of a checkbook manager. Because a player gets injured and he goes and buys another DM to fill it, so he can't absolutely. It's a checkbook. But you can't find the solution
I've got
within.
statistics here.
Rico
We
Lewis
sell
is
more than
cooked.
we buy.
Rico Lewis is
If you go on
cooked.
that- Listen, who goes?
Bro, you're cooked. You're
No.
absolutely cooked.
Listen, let me ask you something. Who's gonna win the league come May? Let's go.
Liverpool.
Okay, now you've changed your mind. You've changed your mind.
Yeah, of
already.
course, because the frauds
So
are
you
listed
say, no,
going down.
you've already changed your mind
I
from last
definitely
week.
changed my
You
mind.
flip-flop.
I
Well, that
definitely
proves you're a
changed. No,
flip-flop.
it's not a flip flop.
In this show,
You know what?
it's a flip-flop.
You know what?
And flip
I'm gonna
him
tell you
again.
do you know who let me down?
What's it? Sam.
Jordan Arsenal. I'm gonna
Okay.
tell you who let me down. Do you know who let me down? You, Hamza. You let me down. You let me down. It's not Arsenal.
So it's gonna be Liverpool. Liverpool win the
Sam
league.
asked me in the beginning of the season, Mo, who are our favorites? I said Man City. You let me down by
Okay.
flopping.
Put
You
him
are
on full
letting me
screen.
down.
Sam. Put him on full screen. I want to ask him.
I said it.
What?
Who do
He
you
said
think
it already.
No, okay. Sam, who's gonna win the
Who's
league?
that?
Come May.
Oh my god.
Nottingham Forest.
There you are. He doesn't even believe. Wallahi.
Nottingham Forest.
He
are winning
doesn't
it.
even believe in his own
I'm the
team.
underdog. I don't care. I'm the
A
underdog.
Liverpool fan
Man City
does
are
not
under.
even believe. I'll never forget this.
Read this. What
Never
does it say?
ever will
Roy
I-
Evans for
Oh, he
Liverpool.
said
Paul
Liverpool.
Konchesky
He
Days is
doesn't
back,
believe
man.
in Liverpool.
You
Liverpool.
yourself
No.
didn't believe.
No, he doesn't even believe in his own
You
team.
yourself didn't believe.
Mo,
I'm the leopard
Mo,
in
look
the
at
tree.
this. Mo, you're telling me Liverpool gonna win. When Sam here,
Don't care. I
does
speak
not
for
believe in
myself,
Liverpool.
Habibi.
Sam
Yeah, you
does
think
not
Mo
believe
is like
in
my
Liverpool's
agent
team.
or something?
But you know what the problem is with Hamza?
That's a
Yeah,
shame.
Hamza has energy for my midfielder Kobe, yeah, who he's only played one season,
And
but
who's gonna
he
win the
has
league?
he has no energy. He has no energy for Foden,
I'm
who
just
I've
saying
just
who's gonna
checked.
win the
Yeah,
league. I'll let you
listen,
go.
Tom, 1 sec. I'm talking now. 1 sec.
He doesn't
Like
know.
I said, yeah.
Abdul is gonna win the
He,
league.
he's been here for 8 seasons, you know, 8 seasons, and he's never been a main starter. By the way, that's embarrassing. He's never been a
who's
main
gonna win the
starter.
league? Okay, who's gonna win the league?
Never been a main starter.
Wait,
But
I
if that's
wanna
a
hear
different
this.
player,
I want to remember this.
Hamza.
Who's gonna win the league come May?
We'll see, won't we? Hey, Hussam. All I've
People,
got
see that? That's what I'm saying. No one knows. People are scared to say.
Why don't you answer that question,
We've
Hamza?
got
Who's
one
gonna win the
person
league?
here saying
Hamza,
Liverpool will win the league. Wallahi,
Hamza.
one person. Any other person? Put your
Liverpool
hand up.
can win the league. So what are you talking about?
No, I think.
Liverpool
No,
can
who's
win
gonna
the
win
league.
in May?
Man
Tell
City
me.
can still win the league.
Who's gonna win the league?
We'll see, won't we? Allah ya'lam.
What's that got to do with anything? What's that got to do?
No,
Who's
I'm
going to
just
win the
showing
league?
you that everyone fears City. They know City can win lose 4 in a row.
No, because you
It's
can buy
a
yourself. You can buy
They've
yourself
rocked
out
it.
of it.
They've
You
rocked.
know
They've
that.
humiliated managers. They made Klopp run away. They made Klopp get veneer.
Here we go. Here we go.
Laser.
You know how many times I've
Egg
heard this
transplant.
one?
Yeah.
Everything.
Hamza, we heard this one like
Come on,
700
man.
times. خلاص يا أخي. Let me just do these super chats before we wrap up the
Wait.
stream.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, let me just do these super chats. Big up everyone who has supported. Guys, this has been one hell of a stream. I can't lie to you. We have deep fried Hamza. Guys, 550 likes. Thank you, guys. The 500 likes target has been matched. Let's keep slapping the likes up. Every single one of you guys right now, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Go subscribe to every single one of these guys' channels as well. Don't go anywhere as well because we will be redirecting you, inshallah, to Mo's channel. And this guy has one hell of a stream coming up. It's going to be a cooking as well for everyone on his stream. Big up my guy Gonzo. When I was playing the intro, he said play this on repeat. Hey, that was a beautiful video right there. Hamza thought he was gonna cook without getting clipped up by Vel. Have some shame, respect Vel, bro. Big up to you, Gonzo. Hamza, Ruud van Nistelrooy is available now with 100% win record. He can turn things around for you. Can City turn into Brighton really quick? Oh,
Listen, they could do with Ruud up front, bro. I'm telling you.
hey, people are taking the piss now,
Nah,
saying Ruud
bro.
van Nistelrooy to replace Pep. Oh, that's crazy.
Imagine.
Ruud will never
Big
go
up to my
to.
guy Gonzo says, when City lose to Liverpool, are we wearing all black on Ahwa for their funeral? Oh, shit. This is the thing. Have you guys actually seen Man City's fixtures, by the way? Have you
Who do
seen
they
Man
play?
City's fixtures?
Who do they play?
Let me tell you Manchester City's fixtures now. Watch.
What? Just tell us from
After
now to the
the
year.
international break. Brighton at home, Manchester City away at Liverpool. Then they play Nottingham Forest. Then they play Crystal Palace away, Juve away, Manchester Derby, Aston Villa away. All from November 23rd till December 21st, bro.
Don't they, Hassan? Don't they have Chelsea and Arsenal at the end of January?
Yeah, but I'm going only the immediate run. It's literally Spurs, us, Forest, Palace, that's their bogey team. Juve away, Manchester derby, and then Villa away. Oh my god.
All right, this is gonna be
Hamza, how do you
hilarious.
feel hearing all those fixtures? Huh? That's before the
We've
January
done it
window, bro.
before. I trust it. Listen,
Mm.
we'll see. I want my players back from the international. I don't want them to go play for the country. I want them back. That's the first thing I need. Then we need to get through each game, and then comes January. Then we need to send the players what we need to do. We need to go on the market. The money that we penny pinch and sign 25 million all summer, 25 million, and having 250 million every year of net spend, that's unacceptable. It's time now to go on the market. City
Plus one charge of me dropping biblical stinkers all season long is what number 47 is saying. Number 47 is Phil Foden, for the people who don't know. So, yeah, big up to you. Mo, no legs Gundogan. Yes, sir. No legs Gundogan. Yeah, the Hamza cried for all year long last season. Foden 1 GA in the Prem. Hashtag fraud watch.
That's
Yes.
tragic.
And I think that wasn't that the assist he got for one of the Haaland goals where Haaland like ran through everyone and then scored.
And you know it's funny, people called Calafiori shit, but I think he has better stats than Foden still, you know what I'm saying? And yeah,
Calafiori's
he's been injured.
with more GA. That's crazy.
Even Mudryk has
There you
more
go.
output than Foden this season.
Big up to Kuwait who says, I'm an LFC fan and I love to see Hamza dunk on you lot. But Hamza didn't dunk on us. We dunked on him. Hey.
Yeah. It was a
He's the
real
same guy that told me Paul Konchesky 3 months ago, now telling me I must win the league. Big up to Mr. K who says, breaking news. Pep traveling secretly to Dubai to ask for another 200 billion for Christmas shopping. Word is funds will be transferred via Michael Oliver pocket along with VAR exclusive rights. Oh my god. Oh, what a super chat, Mr. K. Big up to you, Habib. What a Oh my god, man brought out the VAR as well. You're so I love it. I love it. Big up to you, brother. Hamza, to me, you have lost all your credibility, to be honest.
That's an Umar is an Arsenal fan, yeah?
No, he's not. He's a Liverpool fan.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
Liverpool.
don't worry. You've lost your credibility since we've rattled your family.
Habibi, I haven't replaced Ginny, not Matip. Go home.
Oh,
haven't
please.
replaced we
Oh,
have we
please,
didn't
you've got five
we
attackers.
didn't replace Lovren. We did not replace Matip. We did, bro, you know, we didn't replace Thiago. We didn't replace a lot of players. We didn't replace.
Bro,
Guys,
Sam, you already signed three
we brought
midfielders in
Federico
one summer. You
Chiesa,
signed McAllister,
who had
you signed
no legs.
Szoboszlai, you signed Gravenberch.
Federico
In one summer,
Chiesa with
you
no
brought me
legs.
three
bro.
midfielders.
Literal no legs. Federico Chiesa. Man City lost 4 in a row. Is it Man City or Stoke City?
Okay, I remember that. I'm gonna screenshot once again. Screenshot that name, Dinesh.
Dinishan is a Chelsea fan, by the way.
Yeah, your blue brother says this, by the way.
Yeah, your blue brother. You think this is a
Yes.
Liverpool fan or something?
Screenshot your names.
And salute, brothers.
Who are we gonna
Listen,
cook next? Palmer? Are you gonna actually cook Palmer next time? You know what I'm saying? That's the question, bro.
and listen, we'll see.
Hey, Hamza's a fraud. He's running this whole Blue Brothers thing.
Yeah, and also I just before we end the whole stream and all those stuff, I just want to give an honorable mention and a big shout out to Tottenham Hotspur for making this week amazing. You know what I'm saying? 2 losses back to
listen.
back.
Hey, listen, I've got a better one. Not just Tottenham, but Barca have also lost today, so happy days as well. You know how it is.
Ooh. Tabang, hold that Tabang. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's crazy.
Play Saka limping. Wenger won 3 trophies in his last 5 years. I'll be honest with you, Quert, even as a Liverpool fan, this Wenger revisionism is actually hilarious to me. Hilarious. Because I remember all of us, and I speak for everyone on the stream, we used to wait 5 years ago to watch AFTV after every single game. I used to sit there and eat while watching Troops and then DT and then all these guys when Wenger was losing week in, week out. And by the way, it was the same thing under Emery. Remember when Troops was the last one to back him and then he turned after the Crystal Palace Saka incident and all this? We remember. Like, acting like Wenger in the end was a good manager is hilarious, to be honest with you. So, yeah. Big up to you, though. Big up to Chatty LFC. Hamza, don't start the space yet. Wait 2 minutes and then you started. Hamza, what would LFC be if they had injuries? They win a Carabao Cup with our under 18s. Don't ever forget. You'll never walk alone. Bro, the same guy that called us bottle jobs last season. Jota was injured, and Salah was injured, and Van Dijk was injured, and Alisson was injured, and Trent was injured. Right now for Liverpool, top of the league, no injuries. Alisson injured, Trent just got an injury in the last game, Jota injured, Chiesa did not even play. You muted yourself because you wanted to start the space.
Have some shame. Trent's not been injured.
He literally just injured himself.
When did he get injured?
He got injured against Villa, you fraud. He was substituted
Okay,
in the
just Villa. We're talking about players that's been injured a couple months ago. So Alisson's one, yeah. Go on.
Yeah.
Jota's two.
Jota, Trent.
Trent is not counted because just now.
He's literally injured right now. What do you mean it's not counted?
Okay, then I'll count Vardy's injured.
Who?
Vardy's just got injured against Brighton, I'm hearing.
Ya Allah, Hamza, you're so shameless. You're so shameless.
That means
I'm willing to pay to make him stop waffling. Hamza was supposed to get cooked, but his waffling is cooking my ears. We deep fried him today, to be honest with you. So, yeah. Big up to my guy Will, who says, big up Hamza, but Mo cooked you there. Mo definitely cooked. 100%. 100%. Big up to you, Will. Hamza got dunked on by a manager younger than him, is what Red Line of Saranga is saying. Oh, is the Brighton manager younger than Hamza? Oh.
We're gonna head out, guys.
Let's see. Herzuler. How old is he again?
In Serie A.
He's 31 years old. How old are you, Hamza? How old are you, Hamza?
Listen, that guy is older than me, man.
Younger than? Oh my God, Hamza's older than the Brighton manager. Oh my God.
Wait,
Oh my God. No.
Wait, did Hamza just say the Brighton manager is older than him?
Yeah, he's older than me. Yeah.
So then how are you always telling us about Casserole?
Online? Don't say wallahi,
Don't worry, let's go.
Pep swiping Sheikh Mansour
Hamza's
credit card like it's
48.
Tinder come January. That's why when Mo cooked, he said, your solution is just buy your way out of it. That's Big up to JW says Ederson and Foden are tied with 1 assist each. And Foden has as many assists as Ederson. Oh my God, that's the fucking most funny thing ever, bro. Man said they have the same exact amount of assists as Ederson, you know. That's crazy. It's Hamza cooked, grilled, poached, deep fried, roasted, toasted. So funny. He's a broken record, absolute fraud, and an absolute sausage. You get him, Ed. You cook that bald fraud. Big up to you, my guy. Thank you so much, Ed. Listen, we definitely cooked Hamza. We definitely cooked Hamza. We destroyed him today. And it was fun. It was incredible to watch, to be honest with you. So, yeah, big up to you, my guy. And thank you so much for the super chat, man. Like Ed. Big up to Omar, who says 3 midfielders were Henderson, Milner, Fabinho, and Gini, or Thiago, yes. And that's why I said this guy always plays games, but he can never play games with me. That's why he used to wait for me to go pray to talk about Gerrard. Abdullah remembers. Big up to Saad, who says, I would honestly like to ask this panel as a United fan. Are Ten Hag and Ruud Premier League level managers? If yes, which club can they improve? I mean, Ten Hag could probably be okay in a mid-table club, to be fair. When it comes to Ruud, the sample size is just not that big, to be honest with you. Like Ruud Van Nistelrooy, there's not enough sample size yet. He
hasn't got the
basically, if I was Crystal Palace manager, I might take a risk on a Ten Hag or a Ruud, but I wouldn't if I were a big club. That's my
Ten Hag. You know what it is? I'll be right. I think Ten Hag can do a thing for Naka at Tottenham. The problem is, it's just Man United have a lot of dross.
No one can do a thing for Tottenham. I think Pep will fail.
Let me tell you what I'm saying.
That club is cursed.
No, but let's be real now, innit? Man United have a lot of dross in their team that made Ten Hag.
Let's be real. Conte is top of the league with Napoli. He failed at Spurs. Mourinho won a trophy at every other club. He failed with Spurs. Nuno Santo is cooking with Forest. He failed with Spurs. Come on.
It's not about Tottenham. It's me saying that Ten Hag could do something for a big club, because if you look at the dross that Man United had, I don't think it was all on him.
Who's this?
The dross anyway. So
okay.
Who doesn't have the dross? I'm confused.
No, Ten Hag had a lot of dross at Man United.
He bought a lot of the dross.
Wait, I'm confused.
Yeah, most of that dross were his players.
Yeah, let's not do Ten Hag.
Such as who?
Let's not do revisionism. Ten Haram won more than Arteta. Play the Saka videos. Okay, Quert, you asked for it twice. Here you go. We want the Saka video. This is the Saka video right here. Where is it? Happy now? Here, you got the Saka limp now. You can let it go. Anyway, Listen, big up to all of you guys. This has been one enjoyable Ahwa episode. Tomorrow I'm going to be back, inshallah, with A-listers. AA United TV in the description. Hamza talks ball. Inshallah, he cries against Spurs as well in the description.
Inshallah, I mean.
Abs doesn't have a channel, but you can check him out on Shigs' channel. You got me? You can see him over there. Big up to TKA. Check him on this channel. He comes on the halftime shows. He's also on Saad's Football Corner. Go subscribe to Jacob and Ziad, despite the fact that they're frauds. And don't go anywhere. And spam Mo's chat. How can we piss off Mo?
McTominay.
Yes, wallahi, I typed it before you even said it. McTominay. Copy paste in his chat, McTominay. I will be in Mo's chat, spamming McTominay in his chat. This stream is going to take you over to Footy Judge Mo. Copy paste McTominay in all caps and spam it in his chat, guys. I'm going to be there in the comment section spamming it as well. Love you all. And see you all on the next one. Peace.